And we are recording.
Wow! Bonsoir, les amis. No, I'm joking. I won't French. I wish I could, though. All right, so we
Man, has anybody told you that you sound like you're fluent in French?
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for telling me that. I feel like my life has changed.
I will restrain my opinions.
Oui, croissant. So yes, at the beginning of last session, the party woke up after having a really terrible day prior, and we started it off by, Ren started off by just kind of going like, hey, this is me. Here's the history. Sorry about all of you getting nearly killed. From there, things went okay, as we then traveled to the research assistant camp, which we found. However, things were not okay at the research assistant camp. It looked like crime and murder had been committed, which we found out was in fact the case, as it seemed that the assistants had all gone cuckoo bananas and kind of started attacking each other and whatnot. We managed to track one down that was headed towards Three Oaks, if I am not mistaken, because I forgot to... Yep, Three Oaks, as I look at the map. And so we tracked that one down. He was doing okay, so we teleported him really quickly back to Cather back to Rodolfo, so he could hopefully help him, which he did. And then he was fine, I guess. He just really tired. We had some discussion about whether we should go look for the other one who had meandered back into the mist. We decided not to do that because the mist is scary and we have no way to protect ourselves. And then we had to figure out what we wanted to do next, which was go to the capital. Our timeline got accelerated a little bit because eventually I think it was Hane and Wolfheart found a note that had been left behind for us from who we can only assume to be the one Eladrin who got away.
I think it was signed.
It was signed, but I don't think she signed it the Autumn Eladrin. Not we can assume it's her, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she signed it Alik what it's so.
Which we would.
I guess we know it's her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways,
we know VML.
We know it's her. Whatever. And she was like, "Yo, you guys should really get out of Dodge because the other Eladrin are kind of like on the way here, and we didn't really have a time frame, so we hop-skipped out of town and made a teleportation circle to head to Koskoroba, the capital, and right as we were leaving, the tower in the middle of Cather burst into fire. I think it was purple fire. Black fire? It was a scary fire. And we went, oh no, but it was too late for us to do anything, so we left. And then we landed in the capital, went and got drunk. Some of us went and got drunk. And that's pretty much where we left off. Also, due to some unfortunate calculations on the calendar, today is actually Cantor's birthday. We thought it was tomorrow. Whoops. Cantor's not had the best birthday, but hopefully we'll make that better today. As for future plans, we didn't really have much. Oh no, we were on the way to the slightly cheaper, but not so close to the teleportation welcome space tavern inn for a place to stay.
And also, one tiny fact you forgot. You died.
For 6 seconds. For 6 seconds. It was like...
Come here, baby.
But now that we've realized, Ren has died on my birthday. My life is good.
It was just, it's fine. Everything was fine. And that's what happened last week. And so here we are.
You did forget one piece.
What did I forget? Lord
You
Dump?
forgot
Research
about
assistant?
Rob Burgundy.
Oh my god, that's because I didn't write him on the calendar and I was using... Right, sorry.
Always forgetting about good old Rob.
Alright, sorry. I'll zip back. Yeah, but he's more minor compared to Rob Burgundy. Anyway, so before, at the very, very beginning of this recap, before the lore dump happens, we actually, well, not so much we stumbled upon Rob Burgundy, but he found us And turns out he probably has pages that we want for our like diary thing, but some people scared him off. We won't name names.
Excuse
It is
me.
now today again. I said we don't
You're welcome.
name names. And now here we are. I think leaving where we're currently at to go to the other tavern thing.
Solid.
Which is the name of this one. I know the name of the one we're in is like what, like the fucking magma mouse or molten rat or whatever.
Molten
Yeah.
Close enough. Where we were going, however, I don't remember the name of. Because we had decided on a place that was like middle of the pack price wise, but I don't remember the name.
I don't know if we got the name for.
You did not.
Yeah, Josh, you gave us like
We
the name
got
of like
names
all of them.
but we didn't, because we couldn't see on the map which one it was. We just went one further away. We'll get the name later.
Gotcha.
I think.
I'll be honest. I didn't write the names down.
Because I know one of them was like the crazy swan one, which was like the super bougie one.
No, that was the Swan Song.
Yeah, wasn't that the bougie one?
Yeah.
That's what I said. Why'd you say no?
Because you said the crazy swan one.
Yeah.
So I corrected you. Said no, it's the Swan Song.
Yeah, the crazy swan one. Same thing.
Is it?
It is.
Either way, I didn't write them down, so I'm gonna give you new names.
But it's in the last video.
I don't care.
Damn.
There's gonna be more on the list. This is a big city. They've got more than he told us last time.
Fuck your continuity.
Problem solved.
I don't
God said I
I don't care. They're names of taverns you guys might visit 8 times or less. You know,
Yeah.
it's
I do
not
like visiting
that big of a
taverns
deal.
exactly 8 times or fewer.
Such
If I
a-
visit a tavern 9 times, gotta burn it down. Can't
Why
We're
exist
renaming Coscaroba.
Watch this.
I'm not
in,
renaming Koskaroba.
watch this in wind up becoming the most pivotal part of this entire campaign.
Hey,
Probably.
it might. We did have that one bar.
Ah, yes. That one bar in the one place doing the
that
one thing.
That one particular tavern.
Mm-hmm.
I died there.
Did you?
At one of them. Remember, I opened the doors and ate like 700 shots and fell over in the first round of combat?
No. First campaign.
Yeah.
See, taverns are important in every campaign.
That's where, that's where you beat the hell out of Nestor's character.
Yeah.
True. I want a bar fight there. See? Important.
You did?
All right. Hit us with the name, Josh. Or names.
Hang on.
Wow. Not
The
even
tavern
ready.
named Greg.
Nope,
we-
I
can we
told
get
you
the-
I'm getting new names.
Can we get the fancy thing you worked on?
Oh yeah.
The fancy thing you worked on?
I don't like that.
Look at this!
Oh my god.
Bitch made a map.
It's so big.
Holy shit, he did something.
I did.
Oh, use that site I used.
I love this
Yeah.
site. It's fun.
Good one.
It is a good site. It's a pain in the ass to figure out. Once you get
Oh,
it
yeah.
figured out, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we on the map?
That's a great question.
That's a
You
great
guys-
question, Mega Man.
Donde estamos?
¿Dónde está biblioteca?
El Muno.
Donde está el biblioteca?
Wow, our circle is huge. We take up like a whole block.
Fuck yeah.
You guys are
You're-
on Honey Road.
Honey Road.
Donde está?
Honey Road.
Do we have
Donde.
GPS? Oh,
Just
there
zoom
it is.
out. Yeah.
So is this like, are we just gonna make the assumption that this like black building next to us is like the welcome center that we
Yeah.
came in from? Okay.
That is exactly it.
Pog.
I like the sound of Dragon Soul.
Dragon
Dragon
Soul
Gate. Oh, it's a gate. I just saw the Dragon Skull.
Yep.
All right. right, cool.
Ren's drunk.
Yeah.
Alright, I put the name of the bars and inns in Koskaroba in the group notes.
Ye old egg.
Egg.
Is it from
Ye old egg. Oh my god.
All right. Well, what are the?
So it's in order from the
Shit to best.
shit to best.
The crazy swan isn't in here.
The Swan
Yeah.
Song.
I told you I renamed them.
Oh, boo.
That one is now Ye Old Egg.
Jesus.
Alright, ye old egg is the crazy
It hasn't
swan.
become a swan yet.
Damn it.
It first must blossom into a beautiful butterfly.
The quacking beaver, and I
Yeah.
I find it funny.
Disappointed one of these isn't called the Looney and Dooney, but I'll cover.
You will.
Last Dragon Bar.
Well, can we get a quick glimpse on where the cheap ass ones are, babe?
You're at the Molten Rat currently, which
Which
is
is the
Obviously,
cheapest.
the cheapest.
Yeah.
The last Dragon Bar is in Dragon Soul. It's near Dragon Soul Gate. It's over
Okay.
here.
Makes sense.
Woo!
The Open Gauntlet is next to Town Square,
I don't like
down
that.
near the castle. The Brass Ducks Inn is over in Light Valley.
Over in where now? Oh,
Light-
Light Valley. Okay.
Yeah.
Light Valley. That's Brass Ducks. The Open Skies pub is actually out in the Grey Knot.
Okay.
Outside the city walls?
Yeah.
Weird.
The Quacking Beaver is in the Stone Garden. And Ye Old Egg is near the castle.
My vote is for Brass Ducks.
That's the one that's over in the light valley, right?
Light Valley, Brass Ducks, over here.
Can you just in the group notes, Josh, where you just put those, can you just write in parentheses or like hyphen
Yeah.
just what sections? Just it'll be easier and we won't keep asking ourselves questions every time. We're like, where was it again?
That's a lie. We definitely will, but
This will help at least. We don't need to know exactly where it is on the map, like building wise, but at least knowing the general areas.
That's why I gave map markers on my bars on my map.
Yeah, I didn't do that for this one.
It also takes a lot of time to get all that shit straightened out and figured
Yeah.
out, so I worked on it for like a month, so
Fair enough.
So, what are we looking at in escalating price wise?
If you remember from last time,
This place was 10 a night, right? Or 5?
It was 5 a night to stay here. So staying here is, and the Last Dragon's about 5 a night, and then you go into Open Gauntlet, Brass Ducks, and Open Skies are
Is that
about
the
10 a night. Yep. And then Quacking Beaver and Ye Old Egg are about 20 a night.
okay.
Copper?
I'm pro the dragon one.
Gold.
Yeah.
It's sneaky.
Duckies. Duckies.
Actually, you just pay in hopes
well,
and dreams.
Okay, well, so with the brass duck, that one is kind of more secure because we're away from the main entry gates. You have to go through the city more, so we'd have a possible chance if we're getting our asses hunted. But also, we don't know who's already here.
But I
So it
mean,
gives
the fact
more
that we
chance
don't
for
know who's
people
already
to
here, like that's a
see
problem
us.
we're gonna face no matter where we
Oh,
go.
right, I mean, but we don't know who's fucking after us. At this point, we have like 4 fucking people after our asses.
I'm looking at my map upside down.
I mean,
My brochure
Yeah,
is
don't
the wrong way.
I guess, like,
I
I guess not knowing.
the right way. That way you can look at it better.
I just like I don't think not knowing who of the separate factions who may be chasing us are in the nearby vicinity necessarily makes much of a difference.
No,
feel
I
like
was
you-
trying to just say in general, like, yeah, we don't know who's here, but either way, that would have been a problem. But I would just prefer to be away from the main entry points
Not terrible
because then
reasoning.
we have more chance of knowing they're here before they know we're here.
Plus, the name Light Valley is really pretty, and I think that's a win.
Thank you, Ren. I was also voting for Duckies, so.
All right. So we
Which
got
one
three
was the
votes.
one by the gray knot again?
They're labeled.
If you go in the group notes in the Discord,
Ah,
yeah, Josh.
Open Skies Pub.
Open Skies Pub would be Gernot, so Brass Ducks for Light Valley.
I just want to point out that Light Valley sounds like the name of like an entertainment district.
It does.
Let's go have fun.
Is our
It's
stuff
Kendall's
labeled?
birthday.
If we're being
Fun.
hunted, shouldn't we kind of stay low key?
Have you seen
Fun.
that group? I feel like
Yes,
it's kind
have
of the
you met
opposite
us?
of low key.
Well, I'm saying, if we're being actively hunted in the moment, shouldn't we find somewhere to rest and at least for like a day keep our heads down?
This would be ideal.
Yeah, where there's fun.
Are
I
you gonna
vote
behave
fun. And
yourself
she
where
puts
there's
her
fun?
hand up.
We kind of look like a
Um,
circus act
That
anyway.
that is kind of a point. If it is the entertainment district, then there's probably a lot more crowds, which means like we'd probably kind of be a little harder to pick out.
I mean, I won't stop you guys from doing what you're gonna do, but I think I'm just gonna hang out in the hotel. I don't feel like
I will give you guys some information as well.
Yeah, if
because-
this is something we would
yeah.
know.
The
We had the pamphlet too. It would tell us.
Yeah, you have the pamphlet, exactly. So the fires that had broken out here broke out around Old Coscaroba, down into Light Valley. Some of that territory kind of right in the middle here. So a lot of that is damaged. It's still livable for the people that live there, but it is damaged. The Stone Garden are basically petrified gardens. Nobody knows what happened. So it's kind of like a more historical site around that area.
The answer is petrification.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
Take that, scientists.
Take that Scientology.
so that is the Stone Garden. The Dragon Soul Gate, just the name of the gate. Honey Road, of course, is just a northern entrance. Welcoming center for people traveling down from the north. Of course, you have the Eastern Slums. Old Coscaroba is just the old part of the city. And then Light Valley is exactly what it sounds like. It is the entertainment district, which does include quite a few shops, but those are mostly around the town square.
That's not what I thought you were going to
The
say.
opening by the castle. And then the Gray Knot is more of your, like, exterior entertainment section.
What
Mm.
the heck does that mean?
Everything
it's
is
outside of the
outside
city.
the pants. Oh,
Yeah.
Full display.
Maybe
Cotton Market is housing for farmers. And then the Fairy Water.
Fairy water.
Yeah.
Just noticed.
It's magic. No, it's just the name of the gate that's down there and that area surrounding it.
Boring.
this might be super expensive, but I'm a little comforted at the idea of ending up at Gray Knot, to where it's very far away from the Welcome Center, and worst case scenario, we could just book it.
But we're protected in the Light Valley by the crowds. Because let's be honest.
And the walls.
Hold on.
She's dying.
Don't die.
Sorry, I
Someone
started
say
like
hi.
choking on myself. But we'll be protected by the crowds. We're inside of the walls. But also, we all kind of look fucking weird. If we're in an entertainment district, no one's gonna look twice at us.
When you say that, Ren gasp, audible gasp, like, how dare you?
I literally look up and put my hands on my hips, like, really?
Yeah, I gesture at
Hell,
Cantor
like-
and and I'm like, that is extremely rude to weird-looking people. Okay.
Okay.
We're just glares at Mel, like, excuse me?
I think I look fabulous.
I pick up Cantor and I'm like, let's go, Cantor, to the ducks! And I start
I'm
walking
still holding
out.
her belt,
Oh,
so it doesn't
no.
work. Dude, you already tried to run once. You are now the classified flight risk. Do you think
I
Mel
turn
really
and
let
look.
all of you?
I turn and look and I'm just like, hey, ducks! And I spin Cantor and I'm like, Cantor, tell her ducks.
Ducks.
Thank you.
Most deadpan
Just
stuff
the most
I've ever heard.
tired dad agreeing with his child, so they'll
It
Walking.
100% was.
Since Mel is holding on to me, I reach back and grab Mel's wrist on the hand that's holding me, and I start pulling her along. So she's still holding on to me, but I can still go.
Are you doing contested grapple here, or what's going on?
It depends if she just lets me or not, but
It's gonna be that thing. You know when like kids want to go someplace, and their parents only put like slight pressure, so they just end up walking in circles.
yeah, I'm just walking in place.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyways,
so Light Valley. Have we decided on Light Valley? Do we
That's-
have any?
That's fine for now, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Like we can
Alright.
reevaluate, but I just want to be further away from the entrance.
We just need to find a place to
Lilo.
stay for a time while we figure out where we're trying to go next. Because we do have a lot of options, considering we've gone from the forest to Kathkarova. Any direction is technically open to us.
Let's get
Very true.
whacking.
You're gonna
Nailed it. Really? Nobody? Okay.
Orca grabs.
Sorry, I'm fighting
friend's
for my
other
life
hand
over
and
here.
says, let's go, drunkie.
I hook my arm with orcas and I'm like, to the ducks! And try and skip out, holding on to orca.
Anyone else feel like those two in particular are going to be the death of us all?
No, just you.
I mean,
I'm sober.
I have a more pressing third option, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah. Anyways, to the duckies.
To the ducks we go.
I'm skipping with orca.
Orca's
Even if
just
she's
walking.
not.
Orca's
Yeah.
just walking, but she's very deadpan. She's just walking alongside of you. But yeah.
Is participating in the entropy by being there, but not actively contributing.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if people like look at her, she's just staring back. There was no whimsy in that face.
She's just staring back.
I am whimsyless.
Her sword arm is occupied by a drunken wren.
Yeah. I make her hold Cantor in her other hand.
I've de-armed you.
Yep.
Yep, we are unarmed. We are armless.
We speak for yourself. I have, and she like tries to hold out both, but one is hooked with yours, so she only holds out one arm. She's, I'm only semi-de-armed. Keep skipping. We begin the
Let's
very
go.
long trek to Light Valley.
The very long meandering track.
First thing we do when we get there is we get run some damn coffee.
It's gonna be a question of, do we pass by food on the way? Because then it's gonna turn into an,
You-
oh my god.
Pass by a lot of food along the way.
Oh no.
God damn
Okay,
it,
but how much of it is meat?
Yeah, that's the other question.
Or bread.
A good portion of it.
Well, no, the meat repels Ren.
Yeah. I'm on the lookout. My drunk eyes are
God.
looking for non-meat options.
She wants fruit and bread.
Bread.
And cheese.
Cheese. Yeah, I guess I don't think about that.
I'm a vegetarian, not a
Fucking
vegan. I'm not an animal.
Vegetarian charcuterie board.
Not a monster. Yes, charcuterie board.
Oh God,
Oh my god.
stop it.
No.
Not you.
I know. I'm encouraging her.
The moment I see anything like a food stand that is like, especially if it's bread, I am just. I probably face step my way there. Not gonna lie. Right out of Orca's like holding on to Orca. I'm just
Grasp.
like,
Wow! Whoa! Orca's like booking it, trying to get you.
I mean, it's not super far. It's only 30 feet.
yeah,
It's
not
okay.
Super far.
Mel is also super hyper aware of.
So it's easy to keep
right
track.
now,
I'm just looking for
so-
food.
For now, until you find a duck.
She face steps while she's walking and just steps
Slams into the
into the
stand.
cart. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like
Ow.
bump into it as I land, and I'm just like, oh boy. Oh no, wait, is this a May? I can't remember. Is it you, May? Uh-oh.
What?
What?
Because when there's a things happen when I face step.
Oh.
It's not just a 30 feet teleport.
What season are you in?
I'm in winter, but I'm angry when I'm drunk. But I am winter.
I think
one
it's
creature of my
May.
choice. It's one creature
Yeah.
of my choice.
Then you better make a choice.
I have to choose. I'm so drunk. I probably just pick some random bystander that's within 5 feet of me, and he has to succeed on a wisdom save, or he'll be scared of me for 6 seconds.
Oh my.
So just some guy's just like what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, not whoever has the cart, because I would actively not pick them because I don't want them to be scared of me, but just like some random person nearby will be
scare off a
frightened of
kid.
me if he fails his wisdom save.
I mean, it's incredibly likely.
some poor bystander.
You scare off the shop owner.
No, I've actively picked not the shop owner. I pick a random person.
Oh, okay.
Just some passerby.
Yeah.
Okay.
And watch, that's gonna be our BBEG.
The
Why
random
have you
dude that
killed all the
I tried
people?
to...
Because she scared me once!
I would say, yeah, you teleport next to a child, and the child flees away from you.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Orca watches this all happen, and she just can't help it but just laughs.
I look over at the, I don't know if this is like a shop, a cart, a stall. What am I looking at here for food?
Breadsman bred me.
It is a stall
Cool.
named Little Harvests.
Amazing.
Does he one day want to be a market?
He wants to be a big harvest.
He wants to be a rapper. That's his rap name, Lil Harvest.
I was sort of thinking
Lil-
just harvest market, but all right.
Lil Harvest. God damn it, Joshua. That's so stupid. Yo, what's up? My name's Lil Harvest. I drop like 1 gold down on this man's stall, and I'm like, how much can I get?
For that, you can get a bushel.
What am I looking at? A bushel of what? You're so fucking dumb. What is it?
Corn.
Corn.
Raw corn.
It's vegan friendly.
Oh, it's just raw corn.
Yep.
Sweet corn.
Nope.
Some
Popcorn?
sweet, some regular,
Some sour.
harvest grown.
Oh, fuck you.
I take my gold back and I'm
Harvest
like, how
grown
much for
candy
1 corn?
One kernel?
No, 1 corn. And she holds her hands out as if making like the length of
One
a
cob.
cob. Yeah, that one. 1 bob of corn.
2 silver.
1
Oh,
bob
okay.
of corn.
I thought she said Bob.
I hand him 3 silver because I can't
She
count
did.
because I'm drunk. For my 1
Mel is next
cob
to
of
you,
corn.
and she's letting it happen because, well, as an
One
apology
floor.
for you being so drunk.
Yeah, he takes it and breaks off 1 cob and puts it in front of you.
So drunk. I'm
Wonderful.
pretty sure in the middle of the day, too.
It is technically probably, yeah, it's like mid-afternoon, I think, time-wise.
It's early afternoon.
Really,
Yeah.
there you go. Plenty of time, which is great. All right. I imagine this goes on for a little bit until I have like, a substantial stock of non-meat foods, of like various fruits and vegetables, and just tell me,
You have a medley.
give me a cost, like a total amount, because we don't need to roleplay every single stall.
15 silver.
All right. I have no more silver to my name. Spent it all on food.
I mean,
All right, I am appeased. Keep going without distraction now that I have food. Like aggressively tearing into bread.
You bought a whole watermelon for some reason.
Hey man, that's probably because at one of those other inns we've stayed at, that was all they had and gave me a whole watermelon. So I'm just like, yeah, I can make this work. I've done this before. I have a whole head of lettuce, like that other place.
Yeah.
Drunk me is just remembering the things I've eaten over the last month and is just like going off of that.
Orca walks up to like the cart and says, "Do you have any meat?"
Red's like, bleh, walks away.
That little harvest.
What was that?
At little harvest.
A what harvest?
Are you
Little
doing this
Harvest?
at
The
Little
Shoot Fine
Harvest?
Food.
The first stall I was at is the name. The name of the stall is Little Harvest.
Oh, yeah. Is there any meat at the Little Harvest?
No.
No? Damn.
That's corn.
Never mind.
That's why Red went to it.
I thought maybe it was an omnivorous cart. Maybe there was a turkey leg in there somewhere.
if it was on display, Ren would not go to it.
Exactly.
Anywhere Ren goes, you can be assured, no meat.
Jesus Christ.
I
Orca
point.
looks for like some meat.
Yeah,
Market.
I'm sure you could do so along the way.
Yeah.
Like Josh said, it is mostly meat. That's why Ren had to look.
I aggressively
Oh,
point at
gross.
one, and I'm like, "There, it's gross."
Go to the murder cart where they kill babies. Alright. Got it. Drunk Winter Ren becomes Peter.
I hate that.
You find a small restaurant
Damn it,
named.
Joshua, shut the fuck up.
It's Mrs. Crave's Kitchen.
Mrs. Crave's Kitchen.
Sounds like she put
Okay.
something in the food.
Mrs. Levitt's meat pies.
At this point, I'll eat anything. She just
Yeah,
goes
come on.
inside and grabs some meat.
You leave
Okay.
extra money with us.
I'd say you spend a gold on meat.
You can't tell me what to do.
Are they cooked
Lovely.
meats or just meat?
I mean, it's cooked unless you want it raw.
Llisten, gotta
I'm not an
specify.
animal. I'm not an animal. Just cooked meat. What kind of meat is it? Is it like a turkey leg? Chicken?
Meat.
Meat.
It's meat.
It's meat. Lovely.
You get to
Orca.
decide.
Say that out
Get
loud,
some
you
cooked
coward.
meat.
It's beef.
And she goes outside and she looks directly at Ren as she just eats and puts it in her mouth.
Ren's face gets all scrunchy, and she like tries to hide behind other people, so she doesn't have to look at Orca eating.
Anyways,
We
well,
continue on.
we realized that Orca's not as sober as we all assumed she was again.
I'm sober-ish.
We get back. we go to the fucking duck.
Give us duckies.
Say, I would not have indulged in their meat and non-meat.
No. We're just following behind, watching.
All right, so you guys are going to the Brass Ducks Inn in the
Yes,
Light
sir.
Valley. As you head inside, the the door actually does quack as you go in.
Amazing.
Oh,
Oh my
God, I love
God.
it.
Yep.
Wait.
Ren
Yeah.
quacks back at the door.
I didn't realize you spoke duck.
Quack quack.
So it's actually a very common language.
It's a difficult fucking language. Anyways.
All right. You head inside. You see that it is currently, much like the rest of the Light Valley district, not super busy at the moment. A lot of
sense.
people are in Old Coscaroba for the food that is within that region. And Light Valley is more entertainment, less food. As you guys
So you're saying I can't go to Light Valley for dinner and a show is bullshit.
I mean, you can. It's just not as common.
I gotta go 2 separate places for dinner and a show. Bullshit.
Depends on what you want for dinner.
arguably, you have a show.
I'm going to write a scathing Yelp review.
You Yelp it up down the streets.
Yep.
Worst capital ever. Will not be returning. 6 out of 10.
High rank for not returning, but okay.
That was the joke.
Service was amazing. Everything was great. 4 out of 5 stars because everyone can do a little bit better.
There is a wood elf behind the bar.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Orca looks at the elf, looks at Ren. Do we know him? Is he friend or foe?
I squint my eyes at the wood elf, and I'm like,
I'm ignoring them. And I
look at Ren, and I hope she shares the glance I have on my face, and then I look at Orca, and I was like, do you think all elves know each other?
I just
It's
look.
a possibility. I don't know.
Over.
Every time we've encountered an elf of some kind, something happens.
Ren,
I just lean over
Ren,
to. I just lean over to Orca and I go, "He's from the trees."
Oh my god, both of you, Jesus!
What?
I expect, I kind of expect this out of Orca. I expect better of you, Ren.
He is. Or she. I don't know. They're really blurry.
Orca puts like her hands in like little circles like glasses, and then she puts them over Ren's eyes. Is that better?
She kind of adjusts them like real glasses. She's like, no.
Damn it.
Also, Elias, am I not, and she gestures to herself, from the snow? That's what I thought. I walk off.
Oh my god.
So Wolfheart and Mel approached first.
Good call.
Yeah, you guys started up and we just kept walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just as we're going up, just... Hey, do you and Trick need the room, or you just figured it out?
Stand
Realistically,
awkwardly in the hall.
how many of us need an actual bed?
I guess it kind of depends on the closet space.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
I go up to the desk, I pay for a room, and then I walk off. I'm like, I'll see you all in the morning. I can't do this right now.
Alright.
Guy at the bar is like looking between all of you, and then like you walk up, you give him 10 gold. He's like, "Oh, okay," and hands you a key.
Let's just go with 2 rooms. Is it double beds?
The beds are equipped with whatever you need. You can service for any number of beds.
Oh.
Do they quack?
How big are the rooms? Ignore her.
The rooms are designed to fit any number of people.
Oh.
So then, yeah,
We could
2 is
honestly just
probably...
go on. Yeah,
Well,
2 now.
2 is 1 for you ladies, and then the rest for
That's
us.
fair. Yeah. Yeah, so just 2 rooms, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
2 additional?
Elias.
I assume
Wait,
he
are we
was with
counting?
you.
Are we
Yes.
counting Elias' shit or?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
So 2 rooms
Additional.
for the lot of you. Okay.
Yes, please.
You can get a discount, so it'd be 19 gold
Ooh,
for the night
I got
for
it.
2 rooms.
Alright.
Quack.
If you need anything, my name is Nariman.
Oh, no.
Hi, Nariman. Do you quack?
I can for a tip, but
Don't.
typically I don't like
Jeez.
to.
God damn it. No, it's the immediate thought when I heard the word tip.
If you're
Very
around
old Sonic cartoon.
during the night, my wife will be here. Her name is Vanya. She can also take care of you.
What was his name?
Behrman?
Nariman.
Nariman. I'm glad I asked because I was hearing Veramin.
Vermin.
Like Theremin, but not.
What was his wife's name? I'm sorry.
Vanya.
Vanya.
Vanya, I miss you.
Like my Uncle Vanya. Vanya
Like
from
thus,
Umbrella Academy.
like thus, Vidania.
Oh, I guess
But
Josh has an owned by underneath where I assume he put it in the group now.
Orca looks at Nariman and says, "So, I am told you are a wood elf."
Oh my lord.
Jesus Christ.
No. I pull her
You're not-
away.
you
We are
you,
not.
you left.
I know. That was not Elias saying that.
No, I coins handed, keys
Hand over
acquired,
mouth.
Orca pulled away. No, we're no.
I'm conversing.
Yeah, I'll take the other key then.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Elias, you head upstairs first. As you get to the door and put the key into the knob, it goes. Hold on.
Hold on.
The door goes, hold on.
Yeah, I thought the doors were gonna quack, but okay.
The door, as
Yeah.
as you turn the key, and it goes. Occupants detected. 1.
That's
And then
me.
you open the door, and it's a room for one person.
Magical city.
Excellent.
Yeah, I definitely didn't think about. Oh yeah, Koskaroba is ultra magic place.
Yep.
Mhm.
Of course, they would have fucking collapsible time space.
So I was like, that's amazing. I smile when I hear the door quack as well. But I would just I'd walk into the room, small smile on my face, and I'd sit down at the desk and proceed to begin writing letters to. I'd be writing 3 letters throughout the course of the night. 1 to my older sister, 1 to my mother, and then 1 to my friend Bray.
Don't you have a wife?
No, I do not.
Or like a
I have a
He has
life.
partners.
Yeah. He has a
Right, yeah.
platonic life partner.
right.
Not platonic.
It's a sex thing.
Not enough.
What?
Doesn't care
Fine,
enough
he's
to write
got a
her a
Skype
letter.
not fuck partner. Whatever, I don't care.
Plutonic.
Okay, her and I have
Give it
other
Mike.
means of communication. Thank
Pneumonic?
Ah, tantric sex dreams. Nice.
you.
Smoke signals. Hey, I got a smoke signal. It says send nudes.
You up?
Shit, I misspelled it. I'm actually in a battle. Send dudes.
Dude.
Are you okay? What's going on?
Do we get the fun
Feel fine.
same
Yeah, same thing happens to you guys.
You get 3. Or 4, I guess, depending on if we get Cantor from one of the girls before they go up.
I'm going to assume we pass Cantor off.
Cantor actually is not detected by the door
Oh.
because it can't tell him apart.
Yeah, I was like, I guess he is effectively a plushie.
He's a plushie, but he's still a guy, so he goes with the guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, not souls.
Got it. So here at the Brass Duck, body shaming is promoted.
Apparently.
This is not for you.
Then who's
Yes,
it
it is.
for?
Say, well, goddamn. Sorry.
It's for me.
But I
Don't
want
look at me like that.
Wait,
Alright.
so
However I
are
want. You're not
we
my dad.
are we staying
Anyways.
here all day. It's Cantor's birthday, and we're just been the whole day here.
I mean, it's already been quite the eventful day.
It's been half
We
a
already
day.
we
An
also
eventful
fleed
half a day.
Honey, we fleed a city like an hour ago.
And been fleeing cities
There's
for
much
like
to it.
99 years. What's new?
I forget you're old.
Whoa! Okay, I know. Weird, old. What's next? And I'm not old. Okay, I guess technically, if you consider, I guess I'm technically in my golden years, as I'm probably gonna die within the next like 50. But still, I don't look old. And then she like turns. She's like, "Wait, do I look old? I actually can't tell anymore. Orca, I can't see myself. Do I look old?"
No, I thought you were like my age, but then it turned out you weren't. So imagine how confusing it was for me.
I mean, I'm like kind of technically your age if you just like condense the years into like, your small little numbers.
So,
Actually,
Well,
technically
wait, hold-
speaking,
Isn't
technically
Orca
speaking,
like 18? And aren't
no, I'm
you,
like I'm 24.
no, I'm 18.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
Mel, it's the little baby.
Alright, I'm sorry. I got you too confused. That's my bad. I'm not
And
even there. I was just
also-
confused on that. So sorry.
And also, technically speaking, say if we like grew up together in frenzy and you decided to drink the blood of the mother, you technically would look your age forever and you would just be forever frozen at that age. So no, you don't look old. I guess it's just a different kind of immortality. Like, I know my grandma, she's been around for like hundreds of years and she still looks like she's like in her 20s.
You lost Ren at the drinking blood thing.
Yeah, because where does blood come from? Meat.
Meat, yeah. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what doesn't matter
Blood
what
is
kind
just
of
meat
meat.
juice.
Like, well,
It's not meat juice. It's just
To Bren it is.
yes, Ren is meat juice.
It's practically water. It's
It's
just
animal.
red.
How dare you soil my precious water by comparing it to disgusting blood? Fuck you.
Like, ew.
Right. Yeah. While they're having drunken debate, I guess we also set up in our own room.
Poor Mel, just like,
She's actually just standing in the doorway, really debating. And she
do
just
I stay?
leaves.
Do I go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Do
I
I
just
stay
sleep?
or
Do I
do
just
I
sleep on the
go?
floor? On the floor? Like fuck this.
Yeah, I drag Mel into this conversation. I'm like, Mel, I don't look old, right? You're young. I'm not old, right? Right? And blood is meat juice, right?
She definitely diverts and is just blood is meat juice. So that it like derails so they have the argument and it just keeps going.
Thank you. See? And imagine, yeah, it just escalates. Just get into a very... They can probably hear us in their room all yelling about meat juice.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know, man. It was practically water. It was a huge spring, and then it went all throughout the city like water.
You had a fountain of... Oh, that's so... I'm never going to... never... No, I will never look at underground the same way again. Why would you do this, Orca?
You know what? I'm just telling you about my city.
You
God.
ruined underground.
Josh, is
How
my
did
room
I
anywhere near
ruin
theirs?
underground?
Yeah, does he hear us? We'll never know. God has died.
I'm sure you have some underground with some weird stuff in it.
You're
Not a-
underground.
Not a meat juice fountain?
God damn it, Krista.
What-
Sorry. I really
You're underground.
I'm
Or
just
something along
imagining-
that.
I'm just imagining that the walls are like so thin.
I can't imagine they're thin for 10 gold a night.
No.
No.
And magic.
No, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
not thin at
mad-
all, and
yeah.
that's why it's almost impressive.
Oh. Wow.
Obviously, it's just you guys forgot to close the door.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
no.
Mel is standing in the doorway, so the door is not shut.
Yeah.
Mel, you hear Elias's voice in your head. He asks you the question, did I just hear the words meat juice?
If I agree, can I come and stay in your room?
You would have to telepathically respond to me in some way of your own. You can't use whatever I just
She can.
Unfortunately.
She can, but I don't know if she has to see the target. Do you have to see the target?
I'm double checking now.
I don't think so.
Because she has mind link, but I don't know if you have to be able to see who you're
I
looking
have
at.
to see him. Yeah.
No.
Stick your head out of the door and
Yeah,
just,
no,
like,
she's just
yell
still
eye
standing at the
contact.
door, just being like, if I agree, can I come and stay with you instead?
Elias just walks to the door and opens up the door to his room.
Awesome.
Where's Mel going?
I don't
We should
know.
go
I
follow
imagine,
Mel.
or could I?
As soon as Mel gets into my room, I shut the door and I lock it behind me.
Or can I start knocking on your door incessantly, like freaking Sheldon from Big Bang Theory? Elias,
Let me in. Elias, let us in.
Mel?
Elias.
Mel,
I
I need you to listen.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
It's gonna be
I know.
a lesson in patience, okay? We can win this. We can outwait them. All right? All we have
Elias,
to
you don't
do...
want to flirt? We can flirt. Come on.
Ew.
I don't...
Not me. I don't want to flirt with you. I just want to come in the room.
Trying to get him to open the door. I don't want to flirt with him.
Well, then why would you say that you wanted to? Lying is bad, Orca. Haven't you learned?
Lie.
Mel,
This
do you
is
want
my
to play...
penance.
You love lying.
I now
But
understand
I don't love lying.
what the
Go ahead.
priestess meant.
I now understand why people find God. I turn, I grab Orca by the shoulders. Orca, I have a solution to this problem.
I have an idea.
Should we start with the idea or the solution?
I say idea first.
Okay, what's your idea?
We are unattended.
That was gonna be my solution, was that we can go get more alcohol. And I grab Orca's hand and we run downstairs. And go get more drunk, I guess.
Let's do it.
It all of a sudden got very
You know-
quiet.
You know, I haven't been to a brothel before. We should go into a
God.
brothel.
Oh.
No,
Underwear
they're
just always
gross.
gets in trouble.
Why not? We can just drink. We don't have to do anything with them. We just
Why
give
are
them
we
money.
still whispering? We're downstairs.
I don't know. What if Trig is around and he's just hidden?
Trig is always around. You just have to
Trig is
look for him and
definitely
you
just
find him.
Well, I want him to grab us and then put us back in the room. So let's go.
Yeah. I guess the question for Mike would be if Hane and Trig went up with Wolfheart and.
They're both just standing there and
Mentor, or
having a very
yeah,
loud
you guys
whisper
both have-
conversation.
You're
Or-
standing there. Orca's running.
Well, seeing how all the girls took one room, I guess both Hane and Trig would just go with Wolfheart and Cantor.
Oh no. Alright, well I was
Yeah.
holding Orca's hand,
Amazing.
so I'm being bold with Orca and we're going.
You're loving every minute. Don't
Of
pretend
course.
you're not.
Of course I am, it's great. I'm just thinking this could go very wrong, but in character it's awesome. We go!
Oh, this is amazing.
You look over at Cantor and he's got an odd expression on his face, and you just see him look up and say, and he says, I feel a strange disturbance in the force.
Cantor's like, I have a child. I know what happens when you can't hear them
Is
anymore.
that correlated
The
with
dad
the fact
sense.
that it's suddenly quiet? Because if so, yeah.
Yes. And the rest of that was, I've got a bad feeling about this.
If you won't
Yeah.
celebrate your birthday, Orca and Ren will.
Mel
Even without
uh,
him, wow.
out the door.
Look, I was shunned off with the guys because, you sent me away. Way to treat a guy on his birthday.
That's a good point. Send a
Yeah.
telepathic message to Cantor. Hey, Cantor, if you want to play cards with me and Mel, this is my room number.
God. You want to play gin rummy and suck on butterscotch?
I was about to say he responds, but he doesn't realize how he can respond, and he just says out loud, well, I try and open the door, but I can't reach the knob.
Flip.
Can you knock?
Then I could just knock. So he'll come over and knock.
Alright, I go and get Cantor. We play cards.
Oh.
So
And also the hallway's empty.
God damn
Oh,
it.
thank God they're gone.
Yeah, but they're not in our room, so
Oh, well, I mean, whatever trouble they get themselves into is whatever trouble they get themselves into.
yeah, that never turns out good for us.
I mean, as long as they go at least, like, 6 blocks away, it'll be the trouble they get themselves into, not the trouble they get us into, right?
You don't know that.
We don't have to go look for them, do we?
I mean,
Mel just
We
like
might
very
have to.
intently stares at her cards for a second before like getting up. God damn it.
I would argue this, but it's your birthday, so let's go.
I mean, I just don't want anybody to get hurt, especially on my birthday. It's already been crazy enough with Ren's drinking issue, so.
Alright. Let's go get the others.
She had a wild day too, okay?
Yeah, I'm
I send a
picturing.
telepathic message to Wolfheart, and I'm like, come out into the hallway. We have to go find the drunkards.
Yeah, I'm guessing that like
Um,
Mel and them step out. Mel steps out like with Centaur Wolfheart, and she's like, "I know, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
no,
I didn't think they needed babysitters. They're older than me."
Does anybody have anything like some kind of GPS spell that we could literally clip on her damn back?
I can make one.
Maybe actually.
That would not be a terrible idea.
yeah, Elias, you obviously wouldn't get any response to your telepathic, but you do get the taste of the blood of something in your mouth that you don't know what it is.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
gross.
Gross. Fucking, God, I hate... Ugh. God, this is what... Oh, God, I would hate if I was a regular... Oh, I don't do this. I hate doing this. What is it? Bah! Sorry. Sorry. Just had a weird experience. It's like a bad flashback.
Elias hates the taste of blood in his mouth. Weird.
I think it's more just I don't know where this came from.
Well, it's that, and it's like, again, like, you can't say it out loud because of present company and all, but he's like, this is why I don't drink blood. This is why I eat dreams. Fuck this. I hate this.
Right. Yeah, we should probably.
Yeah.
I can't exactly say I'm surprised considering, but
I thought they would have noticed if I slipped away.
We noticed immediately.
I know.
you would
We
be
literally
surprised
followed
at
you.
the things some people notice and the things that they don't. On multiple occasions have I seen someone walking out of a tavern to come face to face with a beast and then walking away like there's no problem. They don't usually get very far, but point is made regardless. At the very least, they shouldn't be terribly difficult to find.
Oh, by the
Please
way,
let us be difficult to find.
I mean, we were running, so at least we have a head start.
Mm.
And it's
That's
only
what
going
you
to
were
get
saying.
busier as time goes on, since, you know, I look at
I was
later.
gonna say, oh yeah, by the way, tell Ferox he's a dick.
Why?
Bad taste.
Yeah. Alright. We begrudgingly go after. I'm assuming that Hane and Trig are not a part of this.
I mean, I thought they were with you. I told you to grab them.
I think Wolfheart would be like, that sounds like a bad idea. Considering
What do you mean?
considering Hane has been a little standoffish towards Ren, we'll put it.
Don't you know you never split the party?
Have you met us?
I mean, technically
Bad
speaking, they
idea.
are following the buddy system.
You know, you're not wrong.
I'm not.
Yeah, that was the system put in place. Unfortunately, we didn't have a clause for the two drunk idiots running off together.
Alright, well, if you don't want to tell them, then I won't.
It's called the Road to El Dorado clause.
Yeah. Fuck, we're gonna walk outside and volcano erupts. Fuck.
No, that happened when we teleported.
Ah, shit, yeah.
That's what it was. There was a volcano under Cathera's Galera the whole time.
Yeah,
We don't
black
know.
fire. No, it was actually just volcanic smoke. Don't worry about it. It's
Don't ask
fine.
We don't know. We haven't
Wink.
really talked about it since it happened.
Josh, what time of day is it?
It's like middle of the day.
Yeah, it's early afternoon still.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to do doesn't happen until nighttime, so I guess I'll just hang out at the inn because nobody
Okay.
told me about the other activities.
Okay.
And I'll just talk to some severed heads, maybe.
Mood.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
You come back to the room, Hayne, in deep conversation with two heads.
Start with that.
Yeah, that's probably the more pertinent.
So how do these chips work? You just like roll a d20 and
You
it's
flip a coin. It's a D2. So 1 is heads, 2 is tails.
okay.
If you roll heads, you cast a spell affecting your party, or in this
So-
case, your present allies.
Yeah, so me and
It's
Trey
rigged.
basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 2 would affect the other party. In this case, since there is no other party, it affects environment, which means it would fail.
Okay, so
So
I
then,
want a one. Is that what you're saying?
You want a 1.
Okay.
I mean, is it expended if if it fails?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
expected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's just for the day though, right? Or are these like one and dones?
1
I
and
think,
done.
yeah, I was like, I think they're single use.
Oh,
Yep, it is a,
Alright.
a single-use item.
got it. Okay. Well,
Here goes nothing.
yeah. I mean, the whole point is it's a 50-50 shot. If not now, when?
Yeah.
Powerful for a reason.
All right,
Ah.
Oh.
fizzled.
Yep. You flip the coin, it lands face down, and then crumbles to dust.
Wow, dramatic.
Fuck.
Fucking piece of shite.
Look, all I'm saying is you don't have a head, they don't have a body.
No.
Why not? It'd be
That would
funny.
Instead of coming back to talking heads, coming back to the talking head on Hayne's body. Yep. Nope.
Both heads.
I mean, I just figured Hayne would just like, be able to mind jack them.
Ren would be like, all right, I'm going back to the Feywild. You know what? It was great.
Look, you put the head on the stump and you get all the memories. Obviously,
Didn't know
God.
we were fucking playing Cyberpunk.
Amazing.
Well,
I think that's XCOM actually, but yeah.
Now Hayne's just like, well, now what do I do?
Yeah. Well, shit.
I guess I'll just wait for the sun to set by cleaning my gun.
Cleans gun with malicious intent.
Fine, I got some thinking to do anyway.
Yeah, see?
Don't say
Exactly.
that. Don't say it like that.
See. Wolfheart had
No.
a reason, which was mostly Haynes seems pissed off, and I don't want him mad at me.
I don't want to be the
Out of
bearer of
nowhere,
bad
I
news.
feel another disturbance in the force.
Somehow I'm not that old, and yet I'm too old for this fucking shit.
Can't
Thanks.
believe you've done this.
Thanks, premature aging.
Can't believe you've done this.
Anyways.
Alright. The rest of you shenanigans.
I guess we start with the Chaos Gremlins, considering they have a head start.
Alright, yeah, let's start with the Chaos Gremlins.
All right.
You say that like your dad getting out of his fucking recliner.
Like, yeah,
say
like, all
that.
right.
Yep.
I have expected to hear the knee slap and the whelp, I suppose.
About that time.
Exactly.
About that time, eh, chap? Righto.
Yeah,
I'm
as
going
we're
to punch you.
as we're running, I'm just like, Orca, where do you want to
In
go?
the face and body.
I want to go to the prettiest bar we can find.
Prettiest
Uh-oh.
bar we can find?
Yeah. Oh, Wason, do you still have your pamphlet?
She like checks and she's like, yes. And once again opens it up
Okay.
upside down.
Let's see what we have. Is it?
We can go to the... Wait.
Where's all the alcohol? Oh, I found it.
Oh, wait, hang on. She flips it. She's like, there's the alcohol.
Do you want to go?
What do you want to do? Because, like, we can just keep drinking, but we can drink anywhere, pretty or not. But, like, is there something else you want to do while we're drinking?
I mean, again, I've never been into a brothel. I just kind of
They're
want to.
gross. No,
Right.
they're gross. Gross.
Gross!
But what if? Okay. So, like, hear me out. Hear me
What
out.
did you even do in a brothel, Orca?
Just take
You
a
can
tour.
barely.
As you two are walking,
Oh no.
is it
this
just the two of you?
Yeah, we left well before them.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, there's at least a good head start, and
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think any of us falling behind have an enhanced movement speed to be able
I
to
need
catch
to-
up to them.
The two of you
Oh
No.
boy.
make
No.
No.
perception checks.
Oh boy.
Yep, I do have enhanced movement speed.
The
I move,
little
35
clap.
feet, so
That's hilarious.
Even then,
Perception
I
check.
close the clap slowly, but I can close it.
yeah.
Perception check.
Would they be at disadvantage because they're drunk?
No.
Okay.
Well, one of our perception checks.
So Orca, you don't see it. Ren, however, as you correct your positioning within this city, wherever you're going, every road leads to the town square.
Oh.
So you head that direction because it's
Oh boy.
the easiest direction to go, as that's where the crowds move.
Okay.
And in the town square, you see a fight going on.
Oh
It-
no.
It is not a brawl. It looks like an organized training combat session, where one guy is taking on 15 other men.
Oh.
I grab Orca's sword before she can.
Kinky.
I grab the hilt of Orca's
God
sword.
damn it, Mike!
Um,
Hate you.
they are unarmed. He is just beating the piss out of them.
He's fighting 15 men without any arms. What the fuck?
He's wielding something.
Oh my god. What is he?
Wait, he's winning?
A freak of nature.
He is winning.
Huh.
As he looks like the most jacked motherfucker either of you have seen, with a helmet that can only resemble, in comparison to a Spartan warrior of the old times.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Huh. Orca doesn't notice this, right? It's Ren.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice it initially, but as Ren
Okay.
would focus on it, you would be able to tell.
You
what's
notice
going
you
on.
first notice me grab onto your sword hilt before you do. And you're probably like, what? And then I like turn your head to I like grab you under the chin with my one hand and spin your head towards the fight.
You think I could beat him?
Oh.
Like looking at the dude fighting, I look at Orca and like, she's a tough girl, but I'm like,
You see, he quickly dismantles most of them, and on the last one, he,
Mantles?
like
Like,
he,
tears them
he just
apart?
dispatches them. He doesn't
There
kill
we
them.
go.
He just sorry. Yeah, mistake of words. And for the last one, he quickly takes off his helmet, headbutts the guy, and puts the helmet back on.
when he takes off the helmet, is this just like a human?
Yeah, it's just a human.
Oh, okay. As we get kind of closer, I'm gonna
Dude
like
named Gabriel.
look. I'm gonna look over to like one of the people that's standing around and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
This is a military training, a combat exercise.
Oh. Why?
It's more of a tactical beatdown.
In the middle of town square?
It's a display.
Oh, okay. Do people volunteer for this? What to get beat
Don't
down?
volunteer
And
me.
who's
No,
that?
these are Swan Knights. They are part of the
Oh.
elite force of the city.
That's
being
fucking
put
guy,
down
like-
by-
An owl bear knight?
Orca jumps into the
I don't-
conversation.
No.
Why are they called Swan Knights? I feel like Goose Knights are better.
I
because
push her
geese
face
are
away.
scary.
I push her face in the other direction. Ignore her. Sorry, what who is he? What?
I don't know his name.
Is he
I
a
don't-
swan?
No.
Right? Oh.
No. He is
Oh.
brought in a special talent for this exercise.
Orca's
Oh.
walking to the guy.
I'm
Oh.
holding onto your sword hilt, so I'm being dragged with you. And I'm like,
You hear as he finishes the training exercise, he just shouts out to the 15 people that are there, "You all lack discipline."
I think they also lack height and beefiness, like you do.
why are you shouting from the sidelines like this?
It's like some weird sort of anti-heckle.
Yeah, like what? I just like look at Orca like, what the f- are you talking about?
Bishop!
You're not that tall.
Hey man, you got a nice work ethic.
I'm like, Orca, you're not very much taller than most of them.
Well, he
Yeah.
looks like he could kill me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I kind of respect it. I don't know.
Oh, I see what this is. I let go of Orca's sword. I'm like, go ahead, go have fun.
Orca skips to him.
Oh god!
This training exercise is still happening.
Orca skips to him and then where? Hey!
You skip to him. He doesn't really seem phased by your approach, as he just looks down at you.
Hello.
Hello.
Ren just yells from the sidelines, she wants your hands!
Why would I want his hands?
I don't know.
You're the one who said it.
I shrug.
You're drunk.
I said I shrug!
Oh.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking
Amazing.
Christ.
This is so
Orca
good.
just turns back to look at him. Can I get you a drink?
I respect it.
I
I
do.
do.
too. It's amazing.
Now is not the time for drinks. It is training time.
Well, she kind of looks at everyone that's been dispatched and says, who else are you training with? It looks like you took them all out.
They'll be ready shortly.
Well, can I at least get you a glass of water? You probably worked up quite the sweat.
Brenda's just like, who is this person? And what has she done with Orca? And then it gets a thought and she's like, wait. Takes out her book and starts writing.
Flips a new page. Second fanfic. Orca
Yeah.
and big fucking dude over there.
Yeah.
If I rest now, my body won't be ready for the next round of combat.
Honey, if resting for a few minutes won't let you be ready for the next combat, then what the hell are you doing? Like, rest is important.
She'll
Like me-
keep your body ready.
She starts just posing. She's like, check out this bod. I don't need to beat up everybody to keep it ready and cool. Rest is very important, especially for your mental health.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
No, you're gonna
Oh
get
my god.
punched.
Wow.
He just throws her. Oh god.
Oh gosh, this is amazing.
Dexterity, come on. Don't fail me now. Okay.
He quickly reaches over, grabs a spear on the ground, and shoves it right past your face before you can react to it, and puts it back in the ground. Says, "Rest has made you slow."
I don't know. I mean, it didn't hit me. Were you trying to prove something with that?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Honey, if you want to flirt with me, you can just flirt with me. You don't have to throw things under pretense.
He gives you a very weird look.
Yeah, I imagine everyone is giving her a very weird look.
Yeah, one of the guys that's on the ground nearby just is like,
Just fuck already!
he's not that kind of guy. He's very disciplined.
Oh,
You're gonna piss him off.
I'm so sorry.
You're gay.
I'm so sorry.
Holy fucking Christ.
He's not.
I'm gonna.
He's. You would.
Orca turns around and just starts walking away, like, damn.
I'm gonna Josh. You're gonna fucking die.
The guy that's still standing looks over at the guy on the ground and goes, "What was that?"
Is that part of the exercise? I'm not familiar with this one.
He like reaches down and helps the guy up, and they just talk to them amongst themselves for a short bit, and in the end, they both look confused.
I as soon as Orca gets close enough, I grab her hand and I start just pulling her through the crowd. Not in the way we came, different direction, still towards like Light Valley, but yeah, just so we don't accidentally intercept with who I assume is probably coming after us.
When you get back, the gentleman that you were talking to looks over at the two of you and goes, "That was a mess. The fight was bad, but that..."
The fight was bad, and that was just the.
Listen, alright,
Yikes.
people are allowed
What?
to be messy. Okay, no, Orca. I looked back
I'm
over
just
back.
saying, what can I say? Big beefy man made me go brr.
What can I say? I didn't know he was gay.
I look over, I bow my head slightly as the gentleman, and I'm like, never mind, I stand corrected, I'm sorry. I start pulling away.
Immediate 180.
If she wants a chance at him, she's got to beat him in a fight.
Oh no. I'm like, oh, why would she say this?
Orca kind of looks at him, kind of looks at Ren, looks at herself, looks at the sword.
Sword time?
Not right
No.
now. Not right
my-
now.
Oh my god, character growth. I take this and I start pulling harder before she can change her mind.
Talk to me when I'm sober, and we'll go all day and all night if that's what you want,
Oh.
baby. And she goes,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Orca, you can undrink yourself, you know that, right? Like, you could be sober right now with your, like, shiny, magic-y, healy hand.
but I want to be drunk with you.
Oh, buddies!
Hoes
Yay.
before bros.
Calling me a hoe now, too? First it was old, now it's hoe.
I mean,
Honestly.
both hoes. I mean, what would you prefer, bitches
Both.
before snitches? But he doesn't. He's not a
apply
snitch.
here.
I don't
No.
know what you. Nothing else rhymes.
True.
Let me see. Boys. What rhymes with boys?
Toys before boys.
Yeah. Don't like that.
I don't like that either. Come on.
Alright, let's go. Orca and I probably, like, throw our heads over each other's as we walk through, and, like, let's go. You know what we should do? We should go drink, and then we should go dance. That would be fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Orca
we
starts
go.
running.
No. Our arms are. I have my arm on your shoulder, and you have mine. We're skipping. There will be no running. I don't run.
This is
Why
just
don't you run?
off the side of my head that this is just a I have an equivalent for bros before hoes, but it's rather evil. Well, not evil, but it's rather nasty.
No.
Besties before testes.
I mean that's pretty good. We should. Yeah. I like
you want to
that
go
one.
with besties before testes? All right, besties before testes it is.
She's like singing out, besties before testes, besties before testes.
We go look for somewhere where we can, like, somewhere that also where if we go dancing, we're obviously not the only people that would be, because that's just weird and nobody likes that.
As she's skipping, she's also taking off the armor she has.
No, we're keeping this on. We don't know what could happen here. Keep on the armor, Orca. I can't take off my magic. You can't take off your armor if I can't take off my magic. That's the rule.
The magic is a part of you.
Well, then your armor's a part of you. Let's go.
It's not. I wasn't wearing it when I was born. I wore dresses.
It's a
and
part
a
of you
corset,
now.
maybe.
I'm wearing a corset right now. They're semi-uncomfortable, I gotta say.
Well, you know this deal. You were a princess. You have to wear really fancy clothes. Maybe like a huge tiara if you're having like a special appearance.
You had a tiara? Oh my god.
I was a princess. Of course I had a tiara.
I'm so jealous of you right now.
You shouldn't be. I don't have it anymore.
Well, obviously, we should get you a new one. That would be really cool.
That would be an amazing idea.
Wait, what were if he when you offered him a drink, were you planning on just bringing him with us if he said yes? What was the plan there? I gotta know.
Yeah.
Really? That was as far as you? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
That's fair enough. He was huge.
He reminded me of Icarus. I like him strong.
You like them strong.
If they look like they could kill me, absolutely.
Good lord.
Elias? I can hear his judgmental tone from here.
Look. Listen, Elias is gonna go and figure out. Orca's got some interesting dreams. And he's gonna go, nope, not from that well, not anymore. Nope.
Orca and I look for a place to drink and dance.
Salsa night, guys.
God,
I'm afraid of
there?
salsa. It tastes too ethnic.
Well, you've got the list of pubs. Where would you like to go?
I don't like the way you said that.
You shouldn't.
Well, I mean, we have the list of pubs, but there's only one that we know of in Light Valley, and we can't go back there because then we'll get in trouble.
There's other parts of the city.
Because then they'll catch us. Yeah,
So
but they
you're
want
saying
to.
those are
They
the
want to
only
stay.
places?
They want to stay in the
Those
fun
are the
part of
bars.
town, Josh.
There's not. These are the only options. Oh my god.
I mean, there's brothels.
Oh god damn it.
What?
Always with the brothels, that one.
Brothels.
You guys are in the entertainment district. What do you think that means?
Yeah.
There can't
Fucking-
be that
Dancing
many
brothels.
brothels. Like, imagine the entire district. This is a huge district. Look at it on the map. That's
Well,
massive.
some of them
Yeah,
burnt
it
down.
brings a lot of money into the city.
Some of them burnt down,
No, that was in Old Koskaroba.
and also part of
Light
fucking.
Valley.
And also part of White
Valley.
Valley.
I
Yeah.
have selective hearing.
I would like to
You're
say
drunk, it's fine.
Marseilles has an entire red light district.
Nice.
What are you saying? You don't support sex workers?
That's not what I'm saying. It's always like sweaty, and sweat is gross.
What if we find one that's run by a woman?
It'll still be sweaty.
Not
Why do you think
necessarily.
women don't sweat? You sweat. I sweat.
No, what I'm saying is if it's run by a woman, she probably takes better care of the place. And the girls too. Don't you want to go to an
You want to go to a
ethically-
brothel with only women?
I mean, I'm assuming the women dance too.
It's fair enough.
Like, why don't we just dance with the women?
I love Orca so much.
Girls
Why don't we just pay the women and then dance with them? So
You know what?
they get
You're
money and we
Let's go, because my drinking is wearing off, and this is starting to sound like a bad plan the longer it goes. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we go find a brothel instead. We look on our pamphlet. I don't think they probably have every brothel on the pamphlet.
Oh, they do.
Oh my god!
Wow.
How big is this pamphlet? Does this open like?
It's big.
How many times is this thing folded?
I mean, this is like some hyper magic place. Maybe it's just enchanted to be like brothel. It's just Siri.
But if you, it's
that's
funny
funny.
because if you give the pamphlet to Mel, it all of a sudden just gets a little bit smaller because it takes out all the 21 plus activities.
Oh my god!
Wow.
That would be funny. Child protection pamphlet.
Goddamn, Elias, way to be a
All
prude.
right. Well, we look through our huge list of brothels and find a brothel. We probably just walk past one and are like, "This one."
you walk past all of them, and the pamphlet just turn left.
Got a little magic arrow that just moves around. I let Orca pick since she's never been to a brothel before. She gets to pick. She picks one. We pick that one.
Fair. Okay.
That one. It sounds pretty.
Sounds pretty. Time to give it a terrible name.
I was gonna say, Josh, about to give this the weirdest name you've ever heard. I know you son of a bitch.
A brothel named Greg.
I was gonna say just call it beef.
Beef.
Just called brothel. Like there's nothing.
Brothel 2. What happened to Brothel 1? Huh? Burnt down?
Burnt down. That was brothel 2.
Alright, there you go.
Oh boy.
What we got?
Oh, we've got.
jeez.
Oh my god.
God.
Wow.
For the sake of the recording, here we go. Here we go. The Velvet Fang, Long Shaft, Chastity's, Silken Flute, Sailor's Choice, The King's Court, The Slit, Elven Whispers, Cock's Crow, Tally Hose, The Bushel, Bessie's Best, The Maiden Fair, and Glamorous Delights. So go ahead, Orca.
Get your
Take
favorite.
your pick.
I
mine
don't
is-
like the slit.
I don't think anyone likes
Literally,
it.
you heard.
Okay, you know what?
Listen, that's the one that no bells, no whistles. You know what you're here for.
Yeah.
Get the fuck in and get the fuck out.
That's very much what that was.
And
Sorry,
then,
get the fuck in, get the fuck off, get the fuck out.
and then their
Okay,
brother brothel is the long shaft right next to them.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right,
what
Orca.
about Elven Whispers? It
You
sounds
would.
super
Really?
pretty. Is that offensive?
Why not long
No.
chef silvers?
Not long shots. Fine, I said you could pick. Let's go.
God damn it.
Watch them all be Eladrin.
Walk in and just walk out. Be like, I know you, and I'll be like, oh god.
They're,
Wait, I know you.
Went to high school. She didn't go to high school.
there are all elves. I'll be honest.
Sure.
What? No.
No way.
Yeah,
I thought
they,
they'd all be dwarves.
They dress in mostly see-through robes
Nice.
Yep, that tracks.
with a layer of undergarments to keep the private bits private.
Until you pay for them.
Yep.
Yeah. The paywall. That's what they call it.
Orca waddles
DLC.
to
God damn.
Orca waddles to like
Shut up.
one woman. Says, "I have a question for you." Actually, a comment first. One,
Oh god.
very pretty.
Less of a question, more of a
Very
comment.
pretty. Second of all, how much do I need to pay you for us to switch outfits?
Wow.
Whoa.
You know?
I mean, I guess this is the best place to ask that.
Like you
So
see this? You see this armor?
Do you just want an outfit change?
Yes.
Do they
Yeah,
He wants a
offer
makeover.
outfits?
You pay for our services, we'll give you an outfit.
How much?
For the services or for the outfit?
The outfit.
Well, if you just want the outfit, we're going to charge you 200 gold.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Money,
What
dick
about-
dice.
What if I dance with you? A fun little dance.
Oh, you don't dance with me.
I dance for you.
Do you want to
I was gonna
dance?
say, Orca, she's
for
gonna
me?
dance on you.
Oh, how much for a dance then?
Just to dance?
For now?
Good start.
She sounded so unsure.
I know. Red is just like face palm. Like, I don't think I've ever seen someone try and barter at the brothel.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't think bartering at a brothel is a very good idea.
Hey, so how much is sex actually worth to you? Because, like, I'm not gonna pay your markup.
To start with a dance, you can pay your choice between 2 and 5 gold. The more gold, the better the experience.
Oh my god.
5 gold.
I figured.
Jesus Christ.
All right. She takes your gold, puts it somewhere, and leads you over to a chair and gives you a lamp dance.
A lamp dance?
A lamp dance, sorry.
Lamp. I love lamp.
Oh, this is a lamp instead of a stripper
Lamp.
pole. It's a lamp.
As she's being led, she looks at Ren. Ren, can you get me some alcohol, please?
Yeah, Ren was already on her way to the bar.
All right.
Lamp.
Yeah, you go over to the bar, and there is a tiefling gentleman there.
Oh, not all elves then.
Not at the bar.
All
the dancers are.
Yeah.
all the service staff are elves.
I grabbed the little menu thing that's on the bar.
Just holding it super close to your face because the words aren't wording.
No, it's getting easier to read now. It's been a while
That's
since
the
the booze
issue.
had- Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm too sober for this shit.
Yeah.
Pick your
Yeah,
potion
booze
from the
has been
list.
a little
First
too
drink
boozy, not enough
is
boozy.
first drink of the night is free as long as you pay for services.
Well, my friend is already paying for her services, so this
So
will be
her
for
drink
her.
is free.
She'll take an elemental night. Make that
We'll have a baker's dozen of first murder.
make that actually like 3 elemental nights. She really likes it. Great drink, good drink. And then for me, she's like, "Do I want to risk dying again?" No, not really.
We'll do a spirit of Christmas and 3. This is Halloween.
Give me like, just make it like 6 elemental nights.
Jesus.
All right, 6 elemental night. First drink for her is free. So that will bring your total up to 1 gold.
Perfect. I have hand him one of my Cosgrobin credits.
Perfect. He just sets out 6 glasses and fills them all.
Oh, Jesus.
Amazing. I drink all 3 of mine at the bar.
Before bringing any of them over?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Gotta build the buzz back up,
I'm coming down and I want to
Yeah.
go back up.
And coming down is not good right now. Coming down involves too many feelings and too many thoughts. So it's like slam, slam, slam. And then she'll take the other 3 and she'll go back and find Orca and put them down at her little table that she probably has.
Look, I'm just trying to drink.
Yeah, you
before I
find,
know what feelings are.
You find Orca receiving a very exotic dance.
I'm trying to fill the feelings hole with drink. It's
Yeah.
not working.
As I walk over and I'm watching the elf who's giving Orca her lamp dance, I'm turning my head as I'm like, that's
I wanna...
I'm like, that's
How does that
impressive.
work?
Yeah, it's like, how is she bending like that? And then eventually I kind of snap out of it and go give her alcohol. Here, I didn't remember which one you wanted. I know you liked Elemental Night. I just got you 3.
Orca says, "Lovely." She takes the alcohol, and instead of holding it with like the glass with like one hand, she holds it with like two, and she just like puts it in her mouth, and she just starts chugging.
Excellent.
She gets the second one, and she looks at the lady who's dancing for her, and she says, "You're doing amazing, sweetie. Awesome, beautiful work. Excellent technique."
God, are you her John or her fucking grandma?
Yeah, just Midwest mom at the middle school play. You're doing great, sweetie.
She like.
Mom, shut
I have
up!
a gift for that.
She holds her
amazing.
second drink, and she looks at her dancers like, "Would you like a drink? You're probably like really tired from the dancing."
There you go.
Yep, there you go. Go.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, let me know if you want to
She's
drink.
like very almost disturbed
I sort of
as
like
you ask.
I kind of stage whisper from like where I'm sitting a little ways away, like,
Yeah, I did not catch.
oh,
I
I say
didn't like that at all.
it's her first time.
I just want to be respectful.
God.
I used to be a princess, you see, and I
Oh,
never
good
had
Lord.
a chance to come into any places like this in my hometown.
Meanwhile, 30-second smash cut of the rest of us just, where the fuck did they go?
Yeah,
I don't fucking know, man. What do you want me to do? I'm looking.
I'm looking over here.
I'm not saying you're doing a bad job, Elias. It's just there's a lot of fucking places that could have gone.
Yeah, I know.
How is it?
If only someone had said we should just lay low for an evening. If only someone had thought of that. God damn.
We
did. We did say that.
Yeah.
You guys can like hear the whispers of the blue girl who tried to have sex with the freaking.
Yeah.
Mella's actually like listening for any of the dumb rumors because she's know there's gonna be one.
You guys, I'm gonna say what I was gonna say first, and we'll come back to that.
Yeah, good.
I just meant ours was just like a quick smash cut and then back to them.
I know, and that's
Okay.
but I want to jump back before and then I'll
Okay.
jump back to you guys to answer that before, because I was gonna say something.
Okay.
She says to you, Orca, she goes, "Darling, for the right amount of coin, you could be a princess and come wherever you want."
Oh my god.
Orca like blushes, and she just kind of sinks in her chair.
I slide her other drink over towards her.
Okay.
I just like look over. I'm just like, Orca, we're not buddy systeming this one, all right?
Hey, if that's what you want, you're on your own. You found your new traveling buddy. Do you have your traveling buddy?
Yeah.
It's that scene from Finding Nemo. Do you have
Yes.
your
Yeah.
extra buddy?
Exactly.
Yeah. I am, however, not your orgasm buddy. That one is
Oh my
all
God.
you.
What a weird session tonight.
Yeah, right.
Seriously.
I'm having a great time.
Meanwhile, we smash
Happy
smash
birthday,
cut.
Cantor.
I was gonna say we smash cut to Hane sitting there in front of dismembered heads, like, huh? Now what do I do with it?
Maybe I should peel the skin off so they're just skulls. That's not as weird, right? It's just carry a bunch of skulls around.
Well, I mean, at the very least, you won't have to go through the decay. It might be a little hard if they don't have anything attaching to the mandibular joint, but you know, it's fine.
So funny.
So you guys make perception checks. Squad number 3.
I was gonna ask if I could be survival, but there's no fucking way.
There's no way. Yeah.
There's way too many people. Oh well, Cantor's dad senses instantly fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You.
I really want. Oh,
He did
Josh
sense a
was stepped
disturbance
away.
in the force.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I just really wanted him to roll out for just Wolfheart.
Yeah.
Elias just that's why he doesn't roll. It's just Wolfheart and Elias not doing shit.
I'll just roll for him. There.
Yeah.
Amazing. Perfect.
So Kantar, as you're just, there observing your surroundings, you hear the sounds of fisticuffs going on, people beating the shit out of each other nearby. You follow the noise and you hear a very amused individual spouting about how the men that he's fighting don't have the same amount of balls as the woman that approached him earlier.
Oh. Oh my god, he likes you.
I was trying to think like who's the tallest one of us, but it's definitely Elias.
Yeah. You see
just riding Elias to this place.
a very ripped individual just beating up what looks to be a small army of people. They are using weapons. He is not, and he is kicking their ass.
Is
he wearing? Oh, no, you said he was ripped, so he's probably not wearing armor.
He is not wearing a shirt.
Nice.
Just a helmet.
Yeah, he's wearing pants, but
Well,
more like
just
a
the
skirt.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's wearing his modesty garb.
Yeah.
Helmet and a loincloth, that's it.
No, it's more like a skirt.
Hold on.
Amazing.
This is Sparta.
Yeah,
It's
that's
AI, but
exactly
you know,
it,
I
yeah.
will,
Oh, so it's Gerard Butler.
I mean, I know exactly what this is, but
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly who this is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very much.
Spartan
similar.
John number 7.
Yep.
John
Except,
Hilo.
yeah. That's
No, it's John Sparta. Get it right.
John Sparta.
Hear about the woman.
Yeah.
Well, they were definitely here.
Right. Yeah. No, it's no.
Just like a
Uh-uh.
crowd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the combat still going on?
You're at the tail end of it.
Okay. When it comes
He
to
looks to have beaten up 45 different men.
Oh my god.
when it comes to kind of a lull, I would, while keeping a respectful distance, approach approach the Trojan man over here.
God damn it. Stupid.
Like, excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
You already have.
That's a good question.
May I ask you a second and then third question?
Okay.
Excellent. We're looking for a group of drunken ne'er-do-wells who may have come through here recently making a spectacle of themselves. One of them's Winter Eladrin and the other one's Blue.
Fair description.
Have you seen anything
Every
Every
like
goddamn
recently?
campaign, man.
I don't understand the Eladrin portion of that.
I
but
don't understand the first words you said.
I do
but the second-
understand the blue.
Oh god.
There was a
Yeah.
woman that came through here earlier. Drunk? Probably. Blue?
Yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
accurate.
Wearing heavy armor, carrying sword.
Well, I think she's out of the heavy armor now because she's in whatever you made her.
Definitely
Oh yeah,
had,
wearing
had a
chainmail.
sword. Yeah.
Okay, yep, that's
Did you happen to see the direction they went? Or were you occupied with your combat
After
exercise?
she stepped out of the arena, they went that direction near where you guys came from and disappeared from there.
Hmm.
okay. Thank you.
tall is this guy?
He's about 7 feet tall.
Bigger than he
Jesus.
fucking should be. That's
Oh, yeah, it's more just in relation to me. So yeah, I definitely have to look up.
I mean, yeah, he's still like I'm tall, and he's got 6 inches on me. So
Yeah. Hmm.
all right. Well, what's in that direction? Pulls out the pamphlet and just starts looking.
Well, according to all the things I was seeing, and based on my very limited experience, most of them are probably brothels.
Yeah, we can't discredit those.
No, we can't. I'm just saying that's most of what we'd find over there. Hmm.
It's your guys' turn to look at the list and figure out which one we went to.
Yeah.
I would just look at the list in relation to where we currently are, and I would start just like going through the locations that I think that they would be most likely to visit in between where we are, and I guess I can't say between where they are, but I would just keep heading in that direction. And well, I was just gonna keep heading in that direction and like occasionally asking people like, "Hey, have you seen these two? Hey, have you seen these two? Hey, have you seen these two?"
As they're walking, Mel is literally just next to Wolfhard and be like, wait, so that one's listing it as a brothel, right? Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're fucking idiots. Sorry, we're not idiots. They're fucking idiots. Orca's with them. There's one literally named... Oh god, where did the list go?
Group notes.
The Elven Whisperers. Her and her
I
weird
don't-
elf thing.
No,
Is it the-
part of me would say that Ren would probably not want to go there, but at the same time, they're drunk, so we can't rule it out.
Does Orca have a weird elf thing? I haven't noticed the correlation, but I guess I'm not surprised.
It's like really lately.
I mean, I make an effort to sometimes kind of tune out. She's something else.
Right. I mean, we can try there, yeah, I guess, if that's what you guys think. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I don't think at this point we should rule it out. Any one of these is...
No, yeah, it's more
Well,
just...
Well, I
There's
think,
a-
why don't you guys start heading that way? If they're there, they're there, great. Just wait for me there. In case they're not, I'm going to go with my plan and kind of ask around, see if I can
Yeah.
get a general direction of anyone who's seen them and where they might have gone. Yes, that way, if I find them, I can just send you guys a message and tell you where I'm at.
Yeah, and I guess if both our suspicions end up being correct, we'll be at the same place anyways, so... Alright.
Hopefully.
I guess I'll take Mel and you take Cantor, considering that's how we're divided anyways.
Are you okay with that, Cantor? I don't want to force you to come with me if you don't want to.
No, that's fine.
All right, cool. Let's head out, buddy.
Cool.
You say let's head out, but you're holding him, so he has no choice.
Oh yeah, well, I want him to feel involved.
I mean, you lead the way. You're literally carrying me, so...
You got it. Let's go. We out.
All right, so you guys ask around a little bit. The other two of you head to the Elven Whispers, and you get there well before the people asking around. You go inside, and
Really
It
quick,
does-
while they're
yeah.
on their way to us,
Yeah.
I'm curious if Orca's gonna sleep with this woman or not.
Oh yeah, fair. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
resolve that first.
Yes,
You know what?
please.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't say, we gotta find them, but also I'm not gonna cock block Orca.
Because she offered to make her a princess and let her come as much as she wants, and Orca said,
No,
okay.
No,
wherever she
Come
anywhere
wherever
wants.
she wants.
Oh, anywhere she wants, same thing.
Well,
No.
As much
Orca's
as she
a
wants,
lady.
Conceptor.
Orca's a lady.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. The most she's gonna agree to is some making out,
Boring.
Yeah, real boring.
and she's just more so after making out, she's gonna be like, "Can I have an outfit now?"
You know what? Even better. I like this one better.
This is funny.
Yes.
Orca left in her chainmail and sword. We'll find her in skimpy robe and bikini.
yeah, in skimpy see-through robes and a bikini.
And she's just dancing, just having fun dancing and drinking.
Yeah, she will accept payment for a makeout session.
Nice.
Lovely.
It's 10 gold for every 30 minutes.
All right.
Make up for half an hour.
Deal.
Damn.
We'll give her. She'll give her 20 minutes. She'll give her her platinum coin.
Oh my god.
It's
Wait,
you pay in 30
10
minute
gold
blocks.
for 30 minutes, yeah.
Oh, 30
So,
minutes.
30 minutes is the lowest unit.
Sorry, 1 hour. So she's gonna give her a platinum coin, and then her. How much is her cost Kurobo gold wars?
One
And
gold.
it's
Just one gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's just special
give
coins
her-
for here.
She'll give her 10 of her gold, and then her platinum.
Yeah, that adds up.
Yep.
While she's making out with this elf lady, Ren has just like sprawled, like laying down on a cushioned bench somewhere, and is just drinking.
I feel like that's a bad idea. I feel there's all kinds of germs on that bench.
I don't
Nah,
think Ren cares.
she prestidigitated the shit
That
out of
too.
it.
I would say most people wouldn't think about that, but especially most drunk people. I feel like even blackout drunk Ren would think of that.
Oh yeah, no.
Absolutely.
She definitely finds the cleanest spot, make sure it's extra clean, and then yeah, she'll do. I'll dump like another one of my Cosgrove and credits worth of alcohol into me
Jesus.
of various things while I wait for Orca to finish making out with. I don't
Fair
do
enough.
anything with
All right.
anybody here.
So Orca,
Mm-hmm.
make a performance check.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, you are a paladin. You have charisma.
Yeah, you got this.
Performance, do not fail me
Close
now.
the curtain.
Please don't fail me. Please don't fail me. Please don't fail me.
Hey.
Nice.
All right.
You make out like a champ.
Yeah, like a champ. She is very receptive of you. And
It's almost like she's being paid to be receptive.
I know, right? And your performance is what determines the discount on the robes.
Oh,
So,
Ooh. Oh,
so
yeah. The more that they like you, the bigger discount you get.
that
You
makes
still have
sense.
to pay for it.
fuck yeah.
It's just how much off you get.
How much do they feel like giving you?
Yeah. So after
The more you
your
take it off, the more they take off.
yeah.
Uh,
So now we'll come back to that. As the rest of the party shows up and finds Ren on a bench in the brothel. Drinking.
I mean, it would be Mel and
The two of you
first.
show up,
Yeah.
find Ren on the bench, drinking, a short while before the other two show up.
Say, if anyone doesn't approach Ren before we get there, I would stop them from doing so. And as long as she hasn't noticed me, I would send her a telepathic message and I would say, Ren, this is your father speaking. I'm very, very disappointed in you.
Don't.
No.
Oh no, like, hey, this is your conscience.
Just... like, could we see them from like the door?
No, it's
Or
just me. You don't
can
see.
Ren.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I meant though.
Yeah, Ren's still in
imagine
the
I
waiting
stand
area.
out.
She hasn't
Okay.
paid to go into the actual brothel.
I mean, yeah, because Mel and I
Hasn't
would
gone
be here
into the
first.
back rooms or anything. So.
Well, yeah. It's just Mel and I would be here first. Just if you don't want to go in, that's fine. I can do this by myself. I don't know how comfortable you are with this whole thing.
I'm honestly more worried that they're just gonna stop me.
That's also possible, I suppose.
But also, I don't think I can get Orca by myself.
Well, I don't see her initially. Maybe we'll see her inside. Or maybe she's availing herself of service. I don't think about that.
Yeah.
Right. I'll step inside and just kind of like avert my eyes where possible, knowing full well I'm still gonna get an eyeful of something I don't really want to see. As I'm just walking over, is Ren sprawled across like the entirety of the couch?
Yeah, she's just like lounging
Okay.
on a couch, big old, and just is comfy and is like waiting and sipping on her drink.
Okay.
Big comfy energy.
And I'll just just kind of like crouch down, just
You see, like on the little table next to her, just like a shit ton of empty glasses.
okay. Yeah, just kind of like crouch down, not directly in front of her, like maybe a good couple feet away, and just, are you having fun?
Her head sort of like rolls over to the side. She's like, "Hey, Wolfie, how you doing?"
Fine, now that we've found you, and presumably Orca's in here somewhere.
Ah, we were fine. Orca has just wanted to sleep with everything.
So I've heard.
You did? Did you see him? He was huge, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mel!
Hi.
Are you even allowed in here?
I don't know, actually.
Oh. We'll pretend. It's fine.
I
you know what all this looks like without clothes on. You have it. It's whatever.
Yeah, that's honestly her mindset with all
I
of this.
suppose, yeah, that's
The adult age for drinking in Ascanta is 18.
Ah, you're
Okay,
good.
good.
Yeah, so
There's
she,
more
she,
sign on the
going
wall.
here.
nah.
Anyways, Orca will
We're
be
not
back
getting any
soon.
further than
It's
that.
fine.
She wanted to go like stick her tongue in something. She'll be back soon.
Oh God.
Yeah, I pictured that's what Elias walks in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be that far behind, so it's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Right. Well,
Unless you're paying for services, you can't go back there. But she'll be done soon.
I think I'm good.
It's almost been an hour. She'll be here soon.
And,
Yeah, I don't.
well, I suppose. Sure. Why not?
Here, and she shoves her drink like towards you, and she's like, "Finish this." There's like barely any left.
I think you can finish that on your own.
No, take it. I've had two.
I don't think he wants your backwash. Like,
I'll just take it and just put it on the floor next to the table, just out of her line of sight.
Yeah. Good, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I've had like, and she holds out her one hand and is squinting again to try and like.
How many glasses would be there? Would be like what, 8? I guess 7. Because
Yeah,
they're the ones
probably.
just put down.
She had like 3 at the bar, and then she's probably had like another 7.
Yeah.
So.
I was say, how many more of these can you have before you start to have to make con saves?
I think she's failed the con save at this point. She is.
I
fucked.
am drunk.
She is fucked.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I'm pretty sure, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like, can't you like actually get like alcohol poisoning?
Not really.
I thought that was a thing. I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. That's totally fine. Like, I'm not.
You
Trying
can
to,
get
I'm not
alcohol
trying to fuck her
poisoning
over.
in real life, yes.
Well,
but
no,
this is
no.
D&D.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that
There
I thought
are
if you
no
drink
rules
too much,
for-
like there are negative effects to drinking.
Yeah. You have the poison condition is basically the only.
That's okay. That's
Yeah, which is just. Yeah, which is
she
basically
has already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I drank
yeah,
past that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're basically on all under the assumption it's already there. I am poisoned with alcohol.
Yeah. Ren has already failed.
Yeah. I think the elemental sight. No, hang on. I got it. Sight. Yeah, that one.
Uh-huh.
It's really good. I've had so many.
I can tell.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
Are you
Did you know
feeling
that they
okay?
color them differently
Do they?
for the elemental? It's really
I suppose
fancy.
that makes sense.
She
I mean, do
points over at the tiefling bartender.
yeah, you
and
just
she's
different
like,
dye stained glasses.
she's like, this guy, great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Crack one open with the boys.
Yeah.
Right.
That was perfectly timed, and I didn't even mean it.
Well,
It was amazing.
I suppose now that we've found them, what are you planning to do from here?
Whatever Cantor wants me to do.
He would have turned back to Ren before asking what are you going to do?
Oh, well, I have to wait for Orca, and then after that,
Yeah.
I think we're good. I don't
Alright.
think. Yeah.
I
you
don't
mad?
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're mad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Elias speaks for himself.
You're not? You're fine with this? This is what you wanted to spend your evening doing?
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I've spent
That's also an acceptable answer.
I've spent worse evenings.
That
She sort of
doesn't
like
make this
squints,
good.
and she's like, 1, 2, 4, 4. Why are there only 4 of you?
Because we didn't want to make a certain someone any angrier at you than they already are.
Is he still angry at me?
I'd imagine so.
We do not speak for him. But
But he didn't bother to come looking when we ran away? He
Well,
hates me.
I also did not inform him, so he is probably not aware, or at least was not aware at the moment.
He hates me.
I was gonna tell him. I was told not to.
Yes, and I'm willing to take the blame for that.
You hate me too. At least the bartender doesn't hate me.
No one hates you.
How did I get grouped into this?
I never said I hated you.
He's too drunk. You're all one unit now.
No, that's fair. Mel was just like
You are a singular.
petting your hair this entire time.
I should get Orca to undrink me when she's done with her tongue.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That was a sentence.
Yeah.
I didn't like
You
that
hear a
sentence.
voice nearby that just says, "Speaking of tongue, are any of you here for?"
No.
No,
Mm.
sorry. We're just here to
No.
pick apart delinquents.
I mean, I'm tempted,
Okay.
but I don't know how that would work.
No, wait. Wait.
Well,
I,
as easy as you give money, and
I think
we'll see where it
maybe-
goes.
Okay. I like how I'm just in this, which is a giant fucking greatsword on my back, and just like kneeling in front of a drunk woman, just like, you good?
Hey, could you? I like go to the employees, right? Could you go check on my friend and make sure her tongue is doing okay, and to tell her that her friends are and that we've been busted, and so she needs to like.
not going to
Yeah,
enter
yeah.
a room where there's
Yeah.
live entertainment going.
Well, yeah.
No, but can you just like let her know from like outside?
Wolfhard
I'm
is
not
just standing
going to
behind
interrupt
Ren.
the entertainment
Yeah,
section.
yeah.
I-
Wolfhard
I-
just
we
standing
can
behind
wait.
Ren, just shaking his head no.
I think it would be best to just wait until she's done.
Yeah, if she's already paid, she might as well get her money's worth out of
Exactly, and I wouldn't
didn't
want to be
tell
the
her
one
she needed
interrupt
to-
anything.
I
Yeah, let's
didn't
just
let her-
say-
let her have her
let's not
fun.
take her out of the zone.
Oh,
Okay, let's not
okay.
take her out
Yeah,
of the zone.
just let her have her fun.
I'm just looking out for my friend's tongue. Okay.
I think her tongue is.
I'm sure she will appreciate that when you tell her when she comes out when she's done.
So Cantor doesn't have a tongue, but he could get a dance.
It's so
I
small.
mean,
though.
it's not the tongue that I'm concerned about in this whole situation. I don't know the anatomy of this plushie, so
You picked it.
I know. I'm just
I-
saying I don't know
You
how this
want
would
it?
work in a brothel.
Isn't this the plushie you bought for your child?
This is not
Yeah,
how
I'm assuming
I
it's not
anticipated
exactly
this.
anatomically correct.
conversation
But it's
going, but
magic, I don't know.
okay.
Oh, this is out of character right now.
That's
Okay,
funny.
fair.
We, I guess, unless
Nels
Kantor wants to
wasn't.
do something.
Because I for sure, in character, by now would have actually looked to see what's down there, but I'm just...
I gotta
not,
check my
as a player,
situation.
haven't even thought about it until the whole brothel situation came up, and I'm just like, how would this work?
Listen,
No one thinks about the
look,
fact of
man, you
Not
can
having a
summon.
dick until you need a dick.
Yeah, I was like, you can summon a pair of or a fucking tuxedo that acts like armor. Magic dick.
Yes, but would I feel anything?
That's a great question, man.
That's a you question.
No, based on where his magic come from, that is a god question.
Oh, true. God, Dom, God, we need you.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
he is
You're so
my...
used to saying-
The piercing damage.
I know you said
Oh.
I know you said Dom God, but I definitely heard Dong God.
Yeah.
In this
In this
instance, that's
situation-
probably more appropriate.
Anyways,
We need to have a warning on this episode.
Yeah, we
Josh
wait
is
for
probably
Orca
just dying
to
right
finish tonguing.
To answer your question, Joseph,
perhaps
if you
Wow,
out.
Joseph.
if you wish it,
it can
can
be
do it.
arranged.
You can do
If you wish it, it will come.
You really sat there the entire time debating this.
Yeah, of course he was.
That's amazing.
Then
if you
Cantor
wish
would
for
like to
your
have fun.
mage armor to rearrange itself anatomically
a different type of armor.
anatomically, and yes, anatomically, to produce such instruments of pleasure, you may do so.
Why are you saying it like that?
So I don't just straight up say you can give yourself a dick if you want to. And you can
Then
leave
you
your
just
friends
That was so much
behind.
easier.
Because you pushed him on it.
Amazing.
I hear it here.
Cantor is absolutely up for some fun tonight.
You asked for that. I don't even want to hear that from you.
All right. Yeah, if it's a makeout session, it's 10 gold for every 30 minutes. If you want to do the hanky spanky, it's 25 gold for every half hour.
Then he's going to go for the hanky-panky for a full hour.
All right, 50 gold.
I have Cantor's money.
Oh, he gets it from you because you're right there.
Yeah, I just like reach into a pocket and pull out like one of,
Here you go.
and I'm just like I kind of just like push it into Wolfheart. I'm like here, so that Cantor can get his rocks off.
It's my birthday, okay? Let me have a little bit of fun.
Happy birthday, Cantor!
Wolfheart doesn't turn around. He's just holding it up. You can already tell his eyes are closed because he does not want to think about it. It's just,
I'm
it's just-
singing "Happy Birthday" to you in Elvish.
I kind of like I throw my hands up in there and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. If I'm gonna be stuck here for an hour anyway, and I just go like I go find somebody, I give them 50 gold. I'm like, let's go.
50 gold.
Well, yeah,
Oh my
for
God.
the hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elf that's with you, Cantor, because oh, it's your birthday. Well, then you get a discount. It's here's 10 gold back.
Amazing.
Nice.
Damn, 20% off.
20%
Fuck yeah.
off.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Mel slides to. Oh no, she does not slide to the floor. No.
No, this is a bad place.
I move
She
my
starts,
legs.
and then she just like realizes, and then will take the spot on the couch, and then
Yeah.
just like have Ren's legs over top of her lap, and they're just.
This is not a fun place to be. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll still just wait for Orca, and then we can leave, and Cantor and Elias can come back on their own time, I guess.
Come back.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about it.
It depends.
We wait for Orca.
Yeah.
How much of a discount does Orca get
Oh yeah.
for the outfits?
For the outfit, well, instead of 200 gold, it is now
Ooh.
30.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, damn, you
Let's
feel
go.
like a champ. Let's go.
For 30 gold. All right.
That's pretty good.
I felt there was genuine horror for a moment.
There are a lot of genuine whores here.
I was about to make the same fucking joke.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Does Orca come out wearing the outfit? Is the real question.
Yes. Don't ask her what her armor is.
I put my hand over Wolfheart's eyes.
Orca's like. Orca like walks out of I'm just imagining it's like it's not like a door, but it's like curtains. She just kind of opens
probably.
the curtains, and she's just barefoot and like I guess if there's music playing, she's just kind of swaying to the music and just dancing.
Why is your hand over my eyes?
Do you want to see Orca's bits? All of her blue bits?
They're covered.
Yeah, but to Wolfheart, she's basically naked.
Yeah.
And in her hand, she still has more alcohol, so she's just still drinking the alcohol.
I mean, she's wearing like it's basically just underneath it's pasties and a thong. Like it's not
So
much.
to Wolfheart,
Yeah.
naked.
Orca's like
Orca?
finding her way. Orca freezes, and she's just she just kind of freezes, still holding the drink. And she just doesn't react.
Red
Do you
gives you like the okay, like nice.
Do you also have your armor, or is that in a separate location?
Orca just looks at Wolfheart and just kind of says, "First, I have a question for you.
Oh no.
Are you gonna be mad at me?"
No.
No, they're not mad. They're just disappointed. Orca, no, but seriously, where's your stuff?
Orca just kind of looks down for a moment, and she's like, "I'll be right back." And she turns around and goes right back into the dressing room.
Alright, I uncover Wolfheart's eyes.
Also, for the record, it's not like I'm exactly disappointed. It's more just
Orca comes back holding the armor in her hands, along with her sword, and she's like, as she's just trying to walk through the brothel, she's just kind of whispering like, "I'm not pointing a sword at you. I'm just holding it. I'm not pointing a sword at you. I'm just holding it. Keep looking at me like that, and I will point my sword at you."
You would have a sheath for it. It's not like you're.
Yeah, it's not naked.
Yeah, you're not just raw docking your sword. Like.
All right, she has her sheath on with her
Are you just holding all of your stuff while you're
holding her
dressed this way? Amazing.
She's holding her armor, and she still has like the new thing on with the sword. So she's like kind of just like sauntering over.
Speaking
with,
of new things, Orca is as she approaches, you very much notice she is adorned with hickeys.
Orca, are you planning on going out like that? I think you get in trouble.
Yeah, you.
Why would I get in trouble?
Orca,
Because those are your tits.
There are children out there, Orca. Children.
That too.
Think of the children.
I look so pretty.
You do, but you can only be pretty inside the walls. You gotta go put your clothes back on. And think of poor Wolfheart. I've covered his eyes again. I'm like,
if Wolfheart wants to look, he's welcome to look.
I do not.
Yeah,
okay,
let's
I'm
be
sorry,
considerate.
Wolfheart. So then all of a sudden she just starts to try to unrobe in front of everyone. That way.
You can't see this. You just hear it.
No, yeah. It's the hearing of it and just.
It's fine. It's a brothel.
You don't have to understand Wolfheart's native tongue to understand that he's so tired.
Wolfheart, honey, can you get me another drink, please?
No, Orca, we're done drinking.
Why?
Drinks.
We are done drinking. We've had enough.
You've had fun, and I appreciate that you have, but also we do need to think about the fact that it might be riskier from here.
We must do fun in moderation, Orca, and we have moderated.
Oh.
Get dressed.
I am.
Are you blue everywhere?
Why the hell wouldn't I be?
When the girls group gets a little too comfortable with each other.
If you want to find out for yourself, it's going to cost you.
No, I'm not paying.
Fine. I'll have you know I'm worth quite a bit.
I lean over to Wolfheart and I'm just like, she is blue everywhere.
Maybe if I wore this with that really beefy guy,
Oh no.
he'd be interested.
I don't think that's.
Oh, did you guys see him? He was
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
He was strong.
Yeah.
Mel, you might need to go help her. I think she can't get that. Her arm is stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's.
But also,
Mel-
the lady
Mel
I was
goes to
kissing-
like help her.
Thank you, Mel. Are you allowed to be in here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good for you. Good for you.
For you.
She then
Yes,
gives
yes,
her like a Coscaroba gold. He's like, go have some fun.
just so Ren can hear, just in Elvish. Just, is she dressed yet?
Almost.
You know,
Hang on. There's
I-
still some biddies that aren't. Yeah.
You know, I speak Elvish too. When I'm done, I'll tell you I'm done.
Mel makes a point of like yanking part of her armor like a little bit harder. So
Yeah.
Don't growl at me.
Once Orca's finished getting dressed, I'll uncover Wolfheart's eyes.
I'm
So-
done.
Hey, Orca, come here. I like gesture her over.
She just kind of just walks over, still holding her very pretty outfit.
Yeah, I take one of your hands so that you're still holding your outfit, but I put your other hand on my face, and I'm like, I need you to do your magic-y finger thing and undrink me.
I feel
don't
like
have a
that's a
sobering
phrasing
thing.
complaint, but okay.
I don't have a sobering function.
Yeah,
Well,
you do, as like a, it's with
you ought to-
he can Wolfheart can
Yeah.
tell you.
You are a paladin, aren't you? Or at least have something similar?
I mean, yeah, but I.
Your
Are you
your
talking
your
about lay on
healing
hands?
light should be
Yeah.
that.
your magic hands
Oh.
also gets rid of
Yeah,
it.
You should be able to use some of it to cure poison, which alcohol is technically.
I believe it's
didn't
if you
know.
use 5 points
Five.
to lay on hands, it will cure the poison effect. I learned that on my last paladin.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
We
She-
have used it more than we should. in our
She holds. She holds Ren's face, and she just uses lay on hands.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now,
five
I won't
five
use it
points to
on
cure
me.
one poison. Yep.
I don't want to use it on me because
You-
I like
you-
being drunk.
No, that's fine.
You don't have to. Thank you, Orca.
It makes
hope
me
you had
feel
fun.
pretty.
We
I
should.
don't feel pretty.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah. We should.
Oh, was it just Wolfheart who found us?
No.
And Mel.
Yeah.
Yep, it was just these two. I look at Wolfheart like,
No. Yeah, he catches on to what you're going for. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I
So
like
before she
half
goes,
roll of the count.
she turns around. Dad.
Yes.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Do not do
What
that
was
that way.
the What was the name of the lovely lady I was making out with?
Did you
Oh.
ask her name?
Presumably, let's just say for.
Orca would have.
Presumably.
Huh?
Orca,
Orca-
as a first time, all the other questions she asked, what's your name is definitely one of them.
Before we
Definitely.
begin, what's your name?
Yeah, she's respectful. She wants to know a lady's name before she sticks her tongue
You
in her
dance
mouth.
really pretty. What's your name? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Definitely
only-
asked.
The question is, do I give her a stripper name or an
Absolutely.
actual name?
Stripper
A
name.
stripper
Stripper
name.
name.
Stripper.
A fantasy
Stage name,
stripper name.
totally.
Fantasy stage name. Okay.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Let's see.
Synonym.
Synonym.
Crystal or Cinnamon?
I'm here for it.
Was Cinnamon actually the name?
No.
I was
Well, that's
laughing
the one
at
that
it.
Cantor's
I know,
with.
well, there was a pause, and I was like, wait a minute, is that actually?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm,
God,
I'm
think
trying to
about it.
come up with a stage name for her.
Oh, the one I thought it was bad.
Well, now you have to say it.
Well, it's only bad because of the context of our Thursday game. 'Cause the first one I thought of was, I was like, oh yeah, fantasy, Griffin, Griffina, no, bad, Lord, down.
No. Bad.
We'll
Cost you a roba.
Oh,
God damn it.
cost you
No.
a roba. Oh my god.
we're gonna call her Nova.
That's a
No,
good drag name.
All right. Or before Orca leaves the brothel, she turns around and she calls out to lovely Nova. I thank you for such a beautiful experience and for the lovely outfit. I will never forget you.
I feel like Wolford is just like kind of dragging Orca.
Yeah.
Like dragging Orca and also trying to make sure that Ren's good because
Oh no, I'm good.
well it's more of
Lingering
like
headache.
yeah. It's more of just like helping you if you need it.
Nah, I'm good.
Well,
Okay.
see, you got Orca, I got Ren. It works out. It works
You don't
out.
even have
Yeah.
to. She's sober now, so now it's like,
Now
Yeah,
okay.
Mel is just your emotional support friend instead
yeah,
of your handler.
we've lost the edge of alcohol, which makes her hot winter. Now we've succumbed right back in. And we head back to the duck.
All
And we
right.
held back to the duck.
You head back to the duck. The other two, after an hour, your time is expired. And if you both want to, you can make performance checks. I'm not going to make you, but if you want to, for your own egos, you can.
For the protection of my ego, I won't.
Aw, come on. All right, you know what? For a
Oh,
plushie,
yeah.
that's a win.
I like it. I love
Interpret
it.
that at your own desire.
Took me a minute to get into the swing of things.
They're getting used to a new body. You've had it for a few months.
Hey, a 14 is a success. That is a.
It is. I would call that a success.
For the first
Yeah.
time doing something like that, that would be a win.
I would say that the elf you are with does not know what a good is in terms of a plushie, so you're already doing
Yeah.
swell.
You are now the barometer for all future plushie interactions.
Jesus. Awful.
You are now the baseline.
Look, I'll just say felt tongue. That's all I'm going to say.
Ah!
Amazing.
My God.
That's so funny. We make it back to the duck.
You make
Yeah.
it back to the duck. The other two get back after about 45 minutes later.
How many conversations has Hayne had with these two decapitated heads while we've been gone?
0.
None. Yeah.
One-sided?
No, but like
Probably
just
many.
just one-sided conversations.
Alright, fair.
I suppose, yeah.
I guess I just put Orca to bed. Unless she fights me, in which case I just.
I think with the
Just-
amount of
Fight you.
excitement that's happened today, I think this might be the one time where I actually just go.
She just like says, good night. And holding the sword like she would hold a plushie.
Yeah, Wolfheart just takes that out of her hands, like after she passes out, just like, we don't need you cutting yourself on that. That's a bad idea.
She is asleep, so she does not care.
Yeah,
Mm.
just put it like with the rest of her stuff. Just that's fine.
Mel,
Mel,
no, babies. I don't want to say babysits, but like, watch.
we have to
Watches over.
make sure Orca doesn't sleepwalk.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wolfheart like walks out and then just, I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh shit! Goes back, rolls Orc on her side.
The bucket. I I go out into the hall with Wolfheart after
Yeah.
put on her side.
Well, it seems like the two of you had fun, yeah?
Yes.
That's good.
For a very brief shining moment, nothing was wrong.
I guess I kind of wish you guys wouldn't have just run off, but also I understand why.
Honestly, it wasn't exactly like we went, yeah, let's run away for the sake of running away.
No,
it was more just like,
I know.
nobody's watching us and we have no inhibition, so let's just go.
I'm aware. Just I worry, okay? Even if the both of you are capable, it's just but I am glad the two of you had fun. After the last few days.
More like the last few weeks, but
You know what I mean.
in a non-drunken way. Are you mad about everything that's happened? I know it's been not great.
I don't think mad's the right word for it. I think it was just a lot, and sometimes when a lot happens, it feels like anger. Or at least that's the easy thing. Especially with, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry about the book, too. It wasn't...
No.
Okay, well, in the moment, yes, it was definitely my intention. I'm not going to lie and say that I didn't have, motive. But it's been eye-opening, I guess, since.
Honestly, we both thought that you were just a little power crazy.
Both, meaning you and she points at, like, her head as if implying Ferox.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't wrong.
But that wasn't exactly right either. I mean, especially with knowing the affinity of whatever is just kind of gestures towards her in general.
the over.
Yeah. Of all the great ones, that one's probably the worst one.
Well, at least it's a small one of the great ones.
Small on their scale is still earth-shaking on ours, potentially. I worry, I guess. I always have. I always worried about the people I hunted with, even if I really didn't have any reason to. They kind of made fun of me for it.
Never really had people worry about me before. Not in like a we worry about you because we care. It was always more of a we worry about you because you're a problem to us, and we worry about you because you might be a danger in a way, I guess. So.
Well, I can understand that, yeah.
Kind of like looks down the hall and then back at you. It's like, have you talked to him? Has he said anything? Clearly implying one person in particular.
I haven't. Sorry, I said that like there was more. I haven't, no. I haven't been sure how to approach it.
Yeah, it's making me worry.
I mean, it's obvious he cares.
Right, but like, why? You know? Why so much? Because you care. Everyone else cares. Nobody else is giving me the cold shoulder.
He's young. By his own admission, he's not even a decade. He's living in a body he hasn't grown up in. He might be dealing with emotions that maybe have some sort of feedback from who he was and to who he is now that he hasn't experienced yet and doesn't know how to deal with.
Hate it when you're reasonable.
I'm sorry.
I'm joking. Kind of.
Alright, that's fair.
Should I just like rip off the band-aid? Should I wait? Fest? Should I do?
I don't know. And I wish I did.
You know what it's like having somebody just kind of in the back of your mind, or sometimes in the front of your mind,
Mm-hmm.
just poking and prodding, and I'm worried that if I let this fester, it'll just make me, well, then it'll make me worried, and it'll make me worse, and then the thing in my mind will start poking and prodding in a way that is probably not good for anybody. It's already tried.
Mm-hmm.
Does Fearox have an opinion? I'm sure.
It wouldn't be helpful.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see that at least that hasn't changed.
He's good at helping in very specific scenarios. This is one that requires gentleness.
Hmm.
From everything you've seen of Ferox, gentleness not exactly a defining feature.
Do you think now that I'm like this, my chance at friendship is like shot to hells
Like what?
with Ferox? Now that I'm, and she gestures like you did to all of her since the book.
That depends on if we can kill what's in you.
Well, just give me time and I'll get there eventually.
No. As you are
Hopefully.
now, shot is a pleasant word for it.
Oh, okay.
Ferox deeply despises Calyptos and what he stands for.
Well, I'm not asking him to be friends with Calyptos.
I understand that. The finer details of how relationships work in any capacity is generally lost on Ferox and his kind, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, they really only have 3 things going.
Hmm. Yes, well. I guess that's how they were made, so.
Hmm. She's like, all right, well, Fart, I need you to give me one word, one pep talk word.
in relation to...
Ripping off the bandage, Wolfheart. Come on. Can be more than one word. That was oddly specific. I don't know why.
Yeah, that was... I'm not good with words, let alone a small economy. If I had time, I could probably think of one in Selenar, considering how the language works, but irrelevant. I mean, you're probably right. If you just let it sit and fester, then the infection will go deeper than you want it to. Disgusting analogy, but I think you know what I mean.
It's fine, it's the brothel.
I mean, at worst, putting light on the situation reveals how bad it is. And you can at least move from there knowing, rather than the state of unknowing you're in right now.
You see, the more as you're talking, Ren has like covered her mouth with her hand, and she's trying to hide the fact, like, kind of laughing.
What?
Well, I'm sorry, you are really, really bad at pep talks. Like, that was impressive, but like, impressively bad. But it worked, thanks, I think.
Well, you're not exactly catering to my specialties here, so...
Alright, next time I'll ask for the battle pep talks.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could just borrow whatever Ferox tells you in mind.
I don't know if...
Rage.
I don't know if you understand that language.
Well, just, translate.
That's a very difficult translation. But I understand your meaning. Alright. Well, he's had time alone. Hold on. I'm just gonna, like, open the door to the room and look in. What's Hayne doing?
Make sure the heads aren't out.
Before you even open the door, I'm with Wolfheart's like kind of like heightened senses. As you get close to the door, you smell a mixture of incense and industrial strength alcohol.
Okay. Still, just open the door and then just probably just like slip in and close it.
Yeah. When you open the door, you find that all of the candles in the room have been placed on the ground. Hayne is sitting cross-legged. His jacket and his hat is off so that his full blue flame mixes with the red flames of the candles. And he seems to be muttering something as sitting in front of him are two freshly prepared skulls.
What happens when you leave a man alone with severed heads?
I wonder on Arcana to see if Wolfheart would understand this, but I'm totally assuming that Wolfheart has no fucking idea. And so I'm just gonna roll with that and just.
Wolfheart.
I'm also assuming that me opening the door and closing it has had no bearing on Hayne. He seems fully in focus.
Fully in focus.
I'm assuming Trig is also just in the corner, just watching.
Yep, just skulking in the corner. You don't even notice him for a second, but he's not trying. He's not trying to be hidden, so it's
he's just naturally
he
like
is in the shadows.
Just kind of like look over at Trig and just kind of gesture with my head and just like this good or
Trig puts a single finger up in front of his face to give you the note to be quiet.
Well, yeah. Well, Wolfhard doesn't say anything. It's just like the gesture.
Right.
But yeah,
That's the only response you get from Trig.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey God, what the fuck's Hayne doing?
Like I told Josh about this.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah,
completely improvised.
yeah. This. Yeah, I guess I'll wait a couple minutes. Just like give it like a good 5 minutes to see if anything changes.
Yeah, like couple minutes. Hayne would just like finish the chanting, and then he'd stand up and be like, "Oh, Wolfhard, I didn't hear you come in."
Yeah, I seem to have caught you at a interesting time.
Oh, I was just putting their spirits to rest. It wouldn't really help us if they decided to start haunting us.
I don't want to think about how many are hunting me.
Oh.
You're no fair.
Yeah, I tried to use the coin to see if I could ask them some questions, but the fucking thing didn't work. So,
Ugh.
And I didn't really want to just be carrying around two severed heads. Carrying around two skulls is a little bit more subtle.
Yeah, they definitely won't smell as bad. You can very clearly see that there's something on Wolfhard's
has
mind,
words.
but he doesn't know how to fucking broach it, or if he should.
Something on your mind there, Wolfhard?
Meanwhile, Wolfhard can like just faintly hear the sounds of like Ren pacing in the hallway.
I think you're about to have a difficult conversation.
All right. That's fairly ominous.
I'm aware. I don't know that. Yeah.
All right.
Just so many conflicting emotions passing across Wolfhard that it's probably a little disorienting for Hayne.
Usually, I'm pretty good at reading people, but that usually requires them to have an understanding of what's going on in their own head, and you seem a bit scattered.
I don't know what it is that is going on between you and Ren, but it seems that both of you are at odds with each other, and then you're not, and then you are again, and I'm very fucking confused, is basically what I'm coming from with that, but Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's a conversation that I've been meaning to have for a while now, and things keep getting in the way.
Well, I think currently the thing that's most in the way are those. Just pointing at the skulls.
Right, that's why I wanted to clean them up, so last time she saw them, she got a bit squeamish, so...
Right, I'm just saying maybe you don't want to have those out when she walks in here, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, fucking obvious. Like, hold on, let me pack up. put the funeral rites stuff away.
Wolfheart in social interaction is my favorite thing.
Wolfheart having to be the liaison for a very difficult conversation is just like, why me?
So funny listening to him just like stumble through. It's amazing.
Look, man, I don't have to try that hard. That's just me. He's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay. Right.
Alright, well, where is she anyway? When I went looking for everybody like a couple hours ago, you were all gone, so...
She and Orca went on an adventure, and apparently Orca was very adventurous.
Well, yeah, it's Orca.
You know, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of puts out the vibe that she's up for anything.
I think she was up for anything and everything, according to what we heard, but, my place. Right, but, Adonis, I'm probably waiting outside. I can hear her pacing around.
Oh, she's right outside.
Yeah, she's probably heard everything I said. I'm not exactly being quiet. Just the most awkward, plastered-on grin of just like, fuck.
Ren's having so many conversations in her own head, and she's like psyching herself up, so she's not paying attention to anything else.
Well, yeah, but it's just for Haynes' edification of just fuck.
Yeah, Hayne just nods and he goes out he walks past Wolfheart and goes out into the hallway and says, Ren? You kind of break her out of her pacing stupor.
Yeah, she'll have like walked past your door at this stage in her pace, and then she'll just kind of like stop and like freeze in place, not having expected you to come out of the door, and she just like spins around like.
Wolfheart definitely takes the opportunity to just leave.
Before you leave, Wolfheart, Hayne will say, it's like, Ron, do you want to go for a walk? I think the room still needs to air out a little bit.
Okay.
She sort of like frowns, like, like thinking to herself, like, why do you need to air out your room? And she's like, sure.
Yeah. Wolfheart is like
Wolfheart confused.
Yeah, Wolfheart is like halfway out the door, and here it just. Oh. Okay, I'm going to stay in here then. Closes the door back.
Just slides backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, just, nope.
Like cartoon style, like.
Yeah. Just closes the door and is like holding it and just looks at Trig like fuck.
It's like it's Homer Simpson sliding into the book, back into the bushes, basically.
Just fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, Hayne puts on his hat to mute the flame a little bit if we're going outside, and just starts walking towards the exit, assuming Ren's gonna follow.
Yeah. No, just stands there, though. Yeah, she will follow. Ren thinking like, hey, last time I was leaving this place was much different reason. Way too much has happened today. Excursion with Orca felt like a whole day.
Fuck. Wolfheart just like sitting on the bed, just.
Why me?
I had to deal with enough bullshit. Why do I have to deal with this shit too? Fuck. Anyways.
We get outside, just be like, did you have somewhere in mind? She like pulls out her pamphlet for once in the right direction.
Well, check out the stone garden. That sounded kind of cool.
Petrified rocks. I'm down for petrified rocks.
Weren't they petrified trees?
I assume there's got to be petrified rocks too.
Yeah, it's
No,
everything.
not fair.
Petrified gold.
Petrified everything.
Just petrified stuff. And she just like sort of like looks at her map. That way.
All right, lead on.
There's like a road sign, stone garden. Nailed it.
Nice.
Hey, has Drake? I guess we just got here. Did he do anything today? Did he go visit his wife?
No, he's planning on waiting tomorrow during the eclipse.
Oh. Oh yeah, that is tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, it's when the veil is at its thinnest. Words might carry over a little easier that way.
That's both really sad and really sweet. Ren sort of like, as they're walking, like tilts her head up a little bit, like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Yeah, I picture they like walk in silence for a little bit, and then Hane says, "Ren, I wanted to start off by saying I'm sorry. Things got a
Just,
little."
like, she full stops in her walking and just like is staring at you, confused. I'm sorry, Shank. Fuck off, Ryan.
Fucking Ryan. We haven't made it to the garden yet. That's when you do the epic betrayal.
Yeah, you don't do it in the middle of the street.
I'm. Things got a little heated back there. After listening to your story, I understand a bit better why you did what you did. I still disagree with it, but I'm sorry I blew up at you. Just know that it was out of fear and love. I do care for you, and the idea of this monster slowly eating away at your soul, and that you didn't really seem like you wanted to put a stop to it. It got me very frustrated and angry. So I apologize about that.
At first, she doesn't like say anything. Her mouth just kind of like opens, but no sound happens because she's just sort of shocked. And eventually, she'll sort of start walking again with you. It's you. Thank you, I guess, for starters, for that you didn't really need to. What I did was crazy. Yeah. And I mean, I did it for, I guess, not great reasons. You're not wrong. It probably wasn't a good idea. I wasn't lying when I said that, I did what I did to the queen, and I did what I did with the book because I just wanted to see if I could, or because I wanted, at least in regards to the queen, that I wanted to get back at them in some way. But the full, all-encompassing reason that I even went to see Winhilda in the first place was, yes, obviously I had turned into this shell, and I was alone, and I was scared, and it was really scary, just going from everything to nothing in like blink of an eye. And I told myself, well, if I could make myself into something stronger, then they wouldn't be able to hurt me again. Nobody could hurt me again. So the reason I didn't hesitate with that book, yes, it was because I knew I could do it, but in my mind, and I think probably one of the reasons why Wunhilda took so much of my mortal life anyways was because I didn't want it anymore. In my mind, the end goal was to become something that wouldn't die. If it was an archfey that hurt me, then an archfey I would become. So I never had a problem giving away my life. Because I didn't think I was going to need it. But, then I met all of you. That silly little journal page brought me to the rest of you. And then all of a sudden, here I was, realizing maybe I did want to live the way like a life, But I wasn't sure. And then we found the book. And then all of a sudden it was just there in front of me. This thing I had been looking for that I knew I could use no matter what happened. And then I did it. And I was so for just really just for this small moment, everything was working out. Everything was exactly what I had set out to do, finally. And then I saw the way you looked at me, and now I don't think I want it anymore. But I gave away all my time, so what do I do?
See, Hayden kind of thinks for a moment, and he says, I think when you're running out of time, you're left with two options. Resolve yourself to the fact of that and learn to embrace the inevitable and enjoy the time that you have left. Or you say, fuck that, and you steal the time back.
I have no idea how I would even... How? I just wouldn't steal time.
You go to those that have all the time in the world. Ren, what if I told you that I had a way that you could go on living? You wouldn't have to be an archfey, you wouldn't have to deal with all your this political bullshit back home. You can become something else.
Part of me is very unfortunately tied to the political bullshit back home, at least for one moment, but after that, I'd like to never have to deal with it again.
Right. You said that if that doesn't resolve, they're going to kill you, or at least you're going to die.
Well, it's not so much that. On my birthday, which would be the same day that my sisters will have, their ceremony and take over as Guardians of Winter, I have to be there. They never told me why, whether it's just ceremonial, maybe the Archfey wasn't able to take everything from me the first time and there's still some left and now they can only get it back. That they weren't exactly willing to tell me, so I simply made the bargain, I made the deal, and I didn't really have a choice. It was either that or become like a prisoner for like 100 years, and that wasn't an option. As for when I'm going to die, I just assume, I know that obviously if it's something that happens, say somebody kills me or, I don't know, freak accident and I get run over by a carriage, well, from what I do know, the part of me that they need will just sort of appear there if I'm not able to bring myself there. I just, 500 years is the majority of my life. After I could, the day after my birthday, I could just croak. There's a lot of fates, strings sort of crossing over and getting a little tangled.
So if there's some kind of magical force that's pulling you back to the Feywild, what if you had something anchoring you back here? Something that stopped them from taking you. Even if you were to die, you'd be locked here.
But I'd be dead?
You see, Hayne kind of takes a moment and he says, I see death as more of a transitional period. What I'm offering you is something beyond death.
Are you talking about like you and Trig?
He nods.
Would I still be me? I mean, you're not. I mean, you're you, but you're not you anymore.
I'm
Or
kind of a special case. Trig and most of the others, they remember what it was like when they were alive. They have their memories because, well, it was their souls that were used to animate their own bodies. I'm not the original owner of this body.
happened to the original owner?
Well, he lived a very interesting life, and then it got cut short. The head was taken, the body was disposed of, and yet the Grey Legion found it, and it seemed to almost like the body itself was crying out. And that's when I found the body.
Like the you from, like the you of before? The you don't remember?
No, the you I do remember. My incorporeal form before I was connected to this body. It's a bit hazy. I wasn't really much of a person back then. More just like a voice in the dark. But I was curious. I found this body floating in the swamp. A body that had been wronged so horribly. A body that wanted... Well, to be honest, it wanted vengeance for what was happened to it. I remember...
Body have something in common.
Yeah, I suppose so. I remember crying out to myself, and that's what alerted the Grey Legion to the body's presence. And they conducted the ritual, connecting me to this body. And that's when Hayne McDooley was born.
So this is like your third life.
I don't know if I would say that. Like I said, like the body used to be a separate entity. It was a different person. I have little bits of memory from that person's life, little visions here and there. I know the skills that person was an expert at, but I mean, they're just echoes. They're not me. As for what I was before I was this, like, I was more of an idea than really a person.
And before that, you weren't. That was what you were first. Just a voice in the dark.
No, just curiosity.
How? Who did someone make you? I'm so confused.
I suppose you could say I'm a product of many people. A manifestation of just curiosity in general. When a lot of people have a similar idea, that idea coalesce and can be given a kind of spiritual form. Suppose I was a form of curiosity. I was curious about this body. Suppose you could say that's why I like I like puzzles and mysteries so much. I'm a curious person.
Is that why you kept poking and prodding at me in my story?
There's a lot of things that we can change, but our innate nature. I think I'll always be curious.
So long story short, you're telling me that I would be kind of dead.
Shortly, most of the time people, when they go through the ritual, they've been dead for a while.
Do I have
If
to be dead
anything,
for a while?
no, actually, I would say it might even go even better for you because, like, you're alive. Your soul would be right there, already in your body.
Because I'm fresh dead? I'm messing with you. I get it, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know exactly what the details are that go into the ritual process. There's a whole group of people that's their entire field of study. But I've been present for several rituals, and I mean it's not a scary like ritual. It's a form of life being made. So you would essentially be reborn.
The way you talk about it doesn't make it sound scary. I think all rituals will just always be scary to me no matter what. Could I meet them before?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, this is a decision you have to make right now.
I don't think I could make that decision right now.
Yeah, I don't expect you to. But yeah, I could take you to them, and they would probably be able to answer more of your questions than I could.
Okay, yeah, there would be a lot of questions. Do you think they'd let me see one? Like, could I watch before?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they like if I was to sponsor you, you'd be able to sit in on a ritual. Um, you would have to then wait a month if you did want to do it because it only you can only do the ritual during the full moon,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Well, I think we'd also probably have to wait for, and she does the same gesture that her and Wolfheart were doing as she gestures to all of her, but at least for Hane it's easier to kind of tell what she's gesturing at because he can see it. We should probably deal with this first.
right. Well, that was another thing that I wanted to take you to them because, I mean, if anybody would know anything about a great one of undead, you would think it would be, like,
The undead.
yeah, those that shepherd, people across the veil into a higher form.
Maybe it's just Wolfheart rubbing off on me, but I think I'd almost be worried that they wouldn't take it too well. Calyptos is apparently not very nice.
I mean, I'll be honest. They'll probably be a bit hesitant when they find out. But if you're willing to get rid of it, I mean, they'd happily oblige.
I still don't think I could let someone else do it. Not that I.
I understand. Um, I don't know how long it will take you to amass enough power to get to that level where you'd be able to do it yourself. Another option that I had the idea for is to go after the other power, the one that you have hidden away. Because if you were able to get the power of the Summer Queen back, you wouldn't have to have this in you anymore, right?
I technically don't really need the power of the Summer Queen either, but having the other half of it back would be nice. It's weird, all of my siblings and all the guardians anyways, except for the very first, they're twins. And I never had a twin. The only way I could ever, see myself looking back at me was through my reflection. It was really weird to lose that.
I've never really seen my reflection either. Mirrors don't really work the way I see.
I know I tried once. It didn't work. I wanted to see if I could see myself the way you see. I hope you don't mind that I borrow that a lot. And a lot of the time, I don't tell you every time. I copy you.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation's the greatest form of flattery.
It's a really interesting way to see the world. And people. That's why it always confuses me when people say you have, that you have no head. Because you do. When I look at you. Did you know that?
Kind of. I know there is something there. You see he kind of like puts his hand up towards the flame and like traces his hand across something that's not there. It's there, yet it's not there. Just like me.
Does it not burn you because it's you? Or is it just like... How does it...
Well, my flames aren't always hot. Suppose you could say that they only get hot when I'm very angry.
Are you angry right now?
No. You would know if I was angry.
Yeah, I know. It gets a lot... It shifts around a lot. Can I feel?
He doesn't say anything for a moment, and then he just kind of nods.
We should probably actually maybe doing this right in the middle of the street seems.
Well, I feel like by now we've made it to the Stone Garden.
I was gonna say, it's like you look at the map of this place. We have to keep going until we get there.
I mean, it's like what, like 8 blocks away. We've been talking for a while.
Yeah, you guys should be there by now.
All right, cool, pretty, yay, petrified everything.
Weirdly fitting for the dead guy.
Hey, look what you could become.
It is
Just
beautiful in a very mesmerizing way.
That's cool. Is there also like, because I can clearly see that there's also buildings, so there's like a whole section of the city that's like built
Around it, yeah.
around it? Is this
Yep.
like a Central Park situation?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So not in the road then. Ren will reach up.
Yeah. You reach your hand up towards the blue flames that make up Hane's quote-unquote head. You kind of, like, your fingers go through the flames a little bit, but then they meet something solid. And as you kind of, like, trace it, you can feel what almost feels like the hard edge of a cheekbone with like skin over it, like a normal face.
Ren's gonna cheat. Yeah, could you imagine just poke in the eye? And copy smell-o-vision.
Yeah, as you copy the smell-o-vision, as you keep calling it, you can see your hand is touching the side of the face of this kind of like vague outline of a head within the flame. And you can see as
This is how your hat doesn't fall through the fire. It all makes sense now.
it all makes sense now.
It's the mind, the guy with like the more you know.
You can also see that the bright blue flames of his around his head, as your hand is touching like right on like his cheekbone. You can see that it's starting to turn into kind of like a light pink mixed in with the blue.
Still not angry, right?
There's like a pause as he's looking back at you, and he says, Ryan, I need to be completely honest with you. I didn't know what it was at first. But after a lot of thinking, and to be honest, I had to go to Orca for some advice. But I believe
Ren just had like a brief flashback of her day with Orca. Like, what advice could Orca have possibly given?
Ren, I believe I've developed feelings for you.
And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
As his blue head goes bright pink.
You're Such a
have
bitch. You're
quite
a
such a
range of
bitch.
advice.
I hate you. Krista, give me your address right now.
I mean, okay. Oh no, Tori's gonna come visit us.
Nichols at him.
But on that note, I'm going to end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Those.